wáyé náà. Àtẹ̀lówó dáadáyọ̀ ni. Báwo ló dùn tó ká màmá yìí ṣe wáyé náà? Àtẹ̀lówó dáadáyọ̀ ni. Èdè àgbọ̀ fi kọ́kọ́, orin àgbọ̀ máa yẹ bí. Ìlú àgbọ̀ fi jó bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òun ìyọ̀ tó kúrin sí. Ó mà dá o. Àwa yọ Ọlọ́run àwọn ìjọba rẹ̀ pé ìwà ni ó wà. Gbogbo ayé tí orí balẹ̀ fún wa bàbá. Ayé ti di láì. Àṣẹ rere kan á létí. Jerusalem jáde wá. Ṣé Olúwa ní ṣùwàrà ńlá o? Báwa ọmọ rẹ̀ á dúpẹ́. Báwo ló dùn tó ká màmá yìí ṣe wáyé náà? Àtẹ̀lówó dáadáyọ̀ ni. Báwo ló dùn tó bùyàrí yìí ṣe wáyé náà?
Ó ṣe láti bí.
Èdè àbábí bọ́nà, orin àbọ̀ máa yẹ sí. Ìlú àbábí tó bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òun lọ tó kúrẹ́ sí. Ó mà dá o.
Ẹ wọlé kẹṣẹ́ ètò. That's ta ló mọ orin tó ń kọ yìí, orin Coco Adon. I think this is in the 80s. Coco Adon. Ta ló mọ? Ìwọ ni kọ́kọ́ ló gbọ́. Ìwọ kọ́ ni bọ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni kọ́kọ́ ló gbọ́. Ìwọ ni kọ́kọ́ ló mọ̀ye. Tó bá gbọ́ tó lẹ́nu kò gbọ́. Ìwọ ni bàbá ọgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Coco Adon birthday tí máa yìí, ó dà pé máa yẹn ti kún sí. Andrew, ṣé Andrew àbí kíní kan lórúkọ ẹ̀? Kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé ọmọ tó ti pẹ́ lèmi náà. Tó bá gbọ́n tó lẹ́nu kò gbọ́. Ìwọ ni bàbá ọgbọ́n. Mo wish pé mo lè lọ ọ̀nà Instagram náà torí mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí orí Instagram ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi share show yẹn jọ. Tó bá gbọ́ tó lẹ́nu kò gbọ́. Ìwọ ni bàbá ọgbọ́n. I'm being lazy today. Orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì mo ṣe. Tó bá rí ara ẹ fọ́ra ní ìsinmi kan sí. Ó yẹ bá mi ṣe Mom Ṣẹ́gun ṣe ti ṣe Prince J ṣe ti ṣe Ìbítọ́lá Fàṣásí good morning ṣe ti ṣe Debbie Ọlọ́ládé Ọláníyàn hello ma. Ẹ jẹ́ ẹ bá mi fi tayọ̀tayọ̀ kí bá mi fi ṣí àṣẹ yìí. You're welcome to Alashabi Simple Mistake. Ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀ glasses mi dà. Ó dà pé mo ti ń spray lójú ìgbò. Ọmọ kí lè pera yín nìkan. Omobola Oladeji, you're welcome. Good morning, Marvin. It's still morning here. It's just 9 o'clock. Èmi lẹ ń ké sí ẹyẹ méjì ìjáde ẹ. Ẹ bá mi ṣe ẹjọ́. Bàbá Adayọ̀ kú dòrò. Orin yìí ó ti pẹ́ o tí mo sì ha sórí yìí Ọlọ́run ló máa ṣàánú mi. Májọ́jọ́ mú kú mú kẹ̀kẹ́ Abídí olóye. Èmi ayọ́ngẹ̀. Òrékè lẹ́wà. Ṣúgà. Honey. Òrékè. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi follow YouTube page mi o. Bá ṣe ń ṣe léyìn nísìnyí, we're streaming live on YouTube as well. Àkọ́lọ̀ ń fọ̀rùn kẹ́ bàbá yìí o. Wọ́n ní bàbá yìí náà ti kú. Gàí lẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ìrìn mi. Kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ kọ́dún kó jìnà síra ni. Mo jó lọ́sà mú un sàwẹ̀. Ẹ ṣáà ń gbóhùn lẹ́nu mi, bẹ́ẹ̀ màsàbí ẹ ṣáà ń gbóhùn àṣàbí. Kìkì, àlàáfíà kìkì wà, àwọn olóyìnbó lè wà ní. You want to talk to me privately? Okay. You have my WhatsApp, Abi? Inbox me after the show, ma. Oh, sir. Oh, princess. Inbox me after the show, ma. Where's my glasses? No. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wá glasses ni o. Ẹni tí mò ń fojú pọ̀. Mi ò mọ ibi tí mo bọ́ sí ní ẹjọ́. Bí ẹni tí mo ti ń kàwé lánàá, mi ò mọ ibi tí mo bọ́ sí. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wá glasses ní ẹjọ́. Actually, mo ní wọn káàkiri ni. I'll pick another one. Ṣé mo bọ́ síbẹ̀ yẹn? Mo ti rí mi, ẹ má wọrí, mo ti mú mi. Àwọn táwọn lo glasses báyìí, glasses máa ń kọ́ wọn wá ṣeré ni. But mo ti strain ojú mi already. Ẹ wo mi fẹ́ ká pẹ́ bàbá Kújọ́rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run á bu erùpẹ̀ burúkú kúrò lójú bàbá Kújọ́rẹ̀. Thank you very much. She's one of the old àwọn sọ̀kọ́ juju back then. She understand? Àwọn yẹn kọ́lọ̀ kó fọ̀rùn kẹ́ wọn. Ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Good morning. Ṣàlàfíà làjú àkú Saturday olóyin mọ̀mọ́ yìí. Adẹ̀kú bó ṣe ń lọ lórí Instagram gbogbo gbàgbó tó ń lọ yìí. Mo kúkú wò ó, ẹ mọ̀ pé èmi ìsáré bẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Màá jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn ti sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi dẹ̀ ṣe máa analyse tèmi. Ẹ mọ̀, ó máa ń yàtọ̀. Ọlọ́tọ̀ ló ní pé kí ni ló ní tòun ọ̀tọ̀. Mo fẹ́ ká gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wò. Mo máa open the video because kí ló fa gbogbo họ́wùhọ́wù ìbínú yìí. Ṣé ẹ ti rí tí marriage bá break ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn kan or ní family kan, kò sí bí ó ṣe lè ṣe, kò sí bó ṣe lè bí marriage yẹn ṣe lè ugly tó, nǹkan tí mo try láti sọ nìyẹn. Bí marriage yẹn bí separation yẹn bó ṣe lè ugly tó, kí wọ́n drag ẹ̀ kán lọ court kán mẹ́sẹ̀ kó go public kó go viral tó wọ́n lè hate ara wọn personally pé torí nǹkan táwọn ṣe fúnra wọn àmọ́ tí third party bá lọ gbẹ́nu sí tó gbórí sí ẹnìyàn á forí fa ìdá ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn méjèèjì ọ̀ ní ọ̀dọ̀ èèyàn kan because nǹkan tèmi rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Arasho and Iyabo Ojo òun ni you understand nǹkan tèmi rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn okay from the video tí màá kọ́ play yìí ṣe mọ̀ pé even this Arasho lady wọ́n ti gbé yes mama you need spoon okay bring this bag I'll give you spoon this one I give you a new spoon here this bag this one ṣe mọ̀ pé Arasho sorry ẹ má bínú ẹ mọ̀ pé this Arasho lady wọ́n ti gbé kéèsì ẹ̀ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi rí tí mo ti treat kéèsì ẹ̀ rí mo treat ẹ̀ lórí Facebook mo dẹ̀ treat ẹ̀ lórí Instagram I'm pretty sure it's still there because àwọn show mi gan lately mi ò bí mo follow ẹ̀ up mọ́ mi mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ or not but I'm sure pé mo ti treat show ẹ̀ rí she used to be well I won't say she used to be maybe she's still I don't know ó máa ń taṣọ she understand ó máa ń taṣọ and she lives her life on her flashy life on Facebook on Instagram so a lot of people know her from there so the reason tọrọ ẹ ṣe dórí table tèmi back then was because ó taṣọ fáwọn èèyàn kan tó gba owó tí ò deliver aṣọ òun taṣọ ó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà òun taṣọ ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n á order aṣọ all over the place wọn ò ráṣọ gbà it was a mess at that time but that is not nǹkan tá a gbé wá kò ń ṣe that's not the reason why this chat is holding because of the recent ho and katakata lórí ex Arasho and Iyabo Ojo pé okay what is there the Iyabo Ojo tó yí ẹ̀yìn òkú màmá ẹ̀ padà ní ṣe last year ni ó ṣe patí ó wọṣọ ó gbé àkúnsọ́rùn ara ọkọ Arasho náà wà ń bẹ tóun náà gbé almost similar àkún náà those coral beads òun náà ń pè ní àkún lédè Yorùbá tóun náà gbé sọ́rùn tọ́jọ́ ń ṣe tọ́jọ́ ń mọ̀ ṣé nǹkan kan wà ń bẹ no kò bá àdì ń bẹ because wọ́n ti mọra rí ó lè lọ attend the party ẹ̀ but àwọn nǹkan míì máa wà téèyàn máa ṣe tó máa fún the other party lára wípé ṣé mi ló ń throw jab sí because ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ fúnra wa ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi ẹ̀kọ́ ká fi tanná fúnra wa wọ́n á ní àìlèjà ní ìjà òdẹ́ńkùlé bàbá mi tí wọ́n bá ń pòwe tówe bá jọ ti tèèyàn ọmọ àlèyàn ni ò ní lè dáhùn lọ́dà pọ̀ ó lè má ẹ má jẹ́ ń sọ pé ọmọ àlèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ pé ẹni tí ò fẹ́ wàhálà bóyá tí ò fẹ́ jà àbí tí ó pé ó rí ó ṣe bí ẹni tí ò rí ni ò ní dáhùn but tí èèyàn bá pa òwe mọ́ ọ̀yàn tó mọ̀ pé òwe yìí òwe mi ni èmi náà pa òwe mọ́ clearly you will know it is you okay now alàgbà Don Poroski èmi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ orúkọ yẹn gan ni Poroski ṣé anaconda wọn tóbi ẹ má bínú ẹ mọ̀ pé mi tún gbé lọ level bòmí nìyẹn ṣé anaconda bàbá tóbi ju bó ṣe yẹ ni pọ́rọ́ torí pọ́rọ́ wà ní orúkọ yẹn Poroski bóyá pọ́rọ́ bàbá tóbi ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ ni who knows anyway bàbá ṣe he recently clocked 50 gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yóò tí ju bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí náà ni o he recently clocked 50 right èmi tẹ̀ rò pé bàbá yẹn ti dàgbà jù yẹn lọ ni but the caption and the tí Iyabo fi sílẹ̀ for celebrating this ex-husband of Arasho is what I believe to cause gbogbo wàhálà yìí ní pé you are my best padi o for life ẹni bá fẹ́ lọ jẹ ṣé gọmọ létí ẹ̀ ló pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ gbé sniper mọ́ kó gbé mu. Meanwhile ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ̀rọ̀ ṣírò ara wò ní o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ká fi ṣírò ara wò. Meanwhile ìwọ àti ìyàwó ọ̀gbẹ́ni ẹ ti fall out, ẹ ṣọ̀rẹ́ mọ́, ẹ bára yín sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, trailer ti gbà rìn yín kọjá. Ó wá ń sọ pé kò sẹ́ni tó máa ní kí wọ́n máa bá ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣọ̀rẹ́, ẹni tí ò bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn kó lọ mu sniper. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ta ni ò mọ̀ pé àràṣọ ló ń bá wí? Ta ni ò mọ̀ pé àràṣọ ló ń bá? Àfi tó bá wá jẹ́ pé o bóyá àràṣọ ògùn fún ara ẹ̀ ò mọ̀ o, bóyá ẹlòmíì tún wà in between Ìyábọ̀ àti alàgbà Don Poroski tí ẹ pé wọ́n ń fẹ́ra wọn tí ò hàn sí àràṣọ. Àbí kí lẹ ní mo sọ? Mo ti overstress ojú mi yìí already, so I'm not even gonna bother. She understand? Good afternoon Ìdòwú, mo ti kí everybody ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yẹn. Jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi share gbogbo kìíní, ẹ bá mi share show yìí, ẹ bá mi share. Now ta ni ò ní mọ̀ wípé ẹni tí wà tí ẹ ti fall out as in ọ̀rẹ́ yín ò wà okay mọ́, ẹ ti dàrú, kò sí nǹkan kan láàrin yín mọ́, òun lẹ̀ ń bá wípé okay o, tó o bá fẹ́ gbé gan ọmọ lè jẹ, bó o bá fẹ́ kú ni o kú, èmi á bọ́ ọkọ rẹ, ẹ sọkọ rẹ ń bá ṣọ̀rẹ́ ni. I mean obìnrin jọ ń gbogbo wa, kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní wò pé àbá kí lẹ́ fa ogbó yẹn. At the end of the day èmi náà mo dẹ̀ mú ẹ mọ ẹni, lóòótọ́ èèyàn ló mú yàn mọ̀yàn. Tíjà bá dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ọkọ àtìyàwó, Ọlọ́run ló lè parí ẹ̀, third party kankan ò lè parí ẹ̀. She understand? Because in the first place ìwọ third party yẹn kọ́ ni ló cause problem yẹn. Tí tọ́lọ́run bá fún third party yẹn ṣe, Ọlọ́run gbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ fún ṣe tó ní. But tí ò bá tún ṣe tó yẹ pé third party gan tó ń dàbí enemy of progress àbí tó ń kọ̀ sí katakata. She understand? Tí ẹ pé ń kọ̀ sí katakata sínú kinní yẹn, then ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò ní títò. I'm not saying pé bóyá Ìyábọ̀ kọ̀ sí katakata sínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn o, àbí she knows anything why that marriage went sour. No, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ kọ́ nìyẹn. But ẹ jẹ́ ká mú láti bí pé okay, ara show àtọkọ ẹ ti already ní problem. Hey aunty Stephanie ṣàlàfíà lẹwà, àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́ mẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú pé ara show àtọkọ ẹ ti already separate, ipe ìjà yẹn ti wà. Now kí èèyàn kan wá dìde ní ìsìn kó a máa spite ẹ pẹ̀lú ọkọ yẹn pé ó rí ọkọ yẹn bá sọ̀rọ̀ àbí ó ń rí bá sọ̀rọ̀, but you know inú ṣì ń bí yín síra yín, bára yín sọ̀rọ̀, but wọ́n wá ń fi ọkọ yẹn ó fi ń ṣe lójú. Kò sẹ́ni tí ara ò ní ta, ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ yẹn, ara máa ta anybody. Bára ṣe máa ta anybody, bẹ́ẹ̀ anybody ṣe máa handle case yẹn òun là mọ̀. She understand? Bó kàkù ṣe máa handle situation yẹn àmọ́ ni. But bí ara ṣe lè handle case títí ẹ̀, òun ló ti handle ẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé ti rí lórí ètò tèmi, ṣe mọ̀ pé a máa analyse critically. Ibi tí ara ti jẹ̀bi ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ máa fún, ibi tí Ìyábọ̀ ti jẹ̀bi tiẹ̀ máa fún. She understand? Because ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá ti gbé wá sójú sí gbàgede ayé tó ti dórí ayélujára, irúwá ògiri wá lẹ̀ ń pè wá kó wá bá yín dá sí yẹn. She understand? Irúwá ògiri wá wọ́n á wá dá sí, so kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ. Now ẹ jẹ́ n kọ́kọ́ ṣí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní fídíò tí woman yẹn ṣe. Mo tiẹ̀ tún wá rí kan tó ń ṣe lẹ́ni tí wọ́n ń jà gidigidi, wọ́n gbé Iyabo Ojo sórí fóònù, wọ́n gbé àràṣọ náà sórí fóònù, àti ẹ̀ wá gbọ́ ṣe mọ̀ wọn ò fúnra wọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ sọ. It's like pàpọ̀ pàpàpàpàpà ẹ fúnra yín lọ́rọ̀ sọ, ẹja tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bí tí ojú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wà, but wọn ò fúnra wọn lọ́rọ̀ sọ. Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè, you said she's free to wish her friend happy birthday, but she used that message to pass short attack. Of course, òun náà ni mo sọ yìí. Iyabo Ojo, if the Porosky guy is your friend and the wife is no more your friend, there's nothing bad in that. But when it becomes bad is when you start throwing shade to the ex-wife. Tó mọ̀ pé ohun ex-wife yẹn maybe ó sì wù kó padà sọ́dọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ ó sì wù kí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn, which still ìyẹn ò yẹ kó jẹ́ issue in the first place. But for her to say, happy birthday, my brother from another mother, ẹni tó bá wù kó lọ jẹ sniper, ẹni tó bá wù kó lọ jẹ kíní kan, no. That is where I draw the line. Ẹ má bínú. That is where I draw the line. She understand? That is where I draw the line. Wípé she is actually referring to Ara. Tí Ara bá dákẹ́, tí ò dá lóhùn, she understand? Maybe tó bá ro tàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pé because now they're dragging the kids into this issue, dragging everything draggable. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. She should have called Iyabo, but torí ìjà ti wà láàrin wọn, ó dẹ̀ rí bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ń gbóná láàrin àwọn méjèèjì. Probably why that's the reason why she did not call her. Because lórí show tí mo wò láàárọ̀ yìí, Iyabo was asking her pé ṣebó ní nọ́mbà mi, why tó pè mí? Kò ní lè pè ẹ́. You know why? Kò ní lè pè ẹ́ because ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ throw shade sí tó dẹ̀ lọ bá ń bi tí ò dáa. Now I'm gonna turn on the kíní náà sìn ká gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Okay, Gist Lover blog Dara àbí? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣí the first kíní. Because tabaníkà wò lóòótọ́ kò sí bá ṣe lè ṣe tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò ní báwo ló ṣe jẹ́. We might say Arasho and the ex and the husband, the now the ex-husband, right? Ipe bóyá wọ́n separate. Alàgbà yẹn lè ti move on. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mi ṣe máa ń sọ bí pé obìnrin ni òun tètè move on when it comes to separation. Yes, she might still feel open for reconciliation. Kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn ló ń ṣe bragado torí mo mọ̀ it was a lot of insult. A lot of insult was passed on that guy during those times. Tí social media was really attacking Arasho based on the aṣọ tó ń tà ń gbà yẹn and everything. You understand? Ó taṣọ, àwọn èèyàn believe pé scammer ni, ó gba owó kò sanwó, ó fowó to manipulate nǹkan, and then they think she was living too large. She's living extremely. That was some people's what's it called? Assumption about her. Anybody lè live bó ṣe wù ú, as tó bá ní owó ẹ láti fi sustain yẹn, kò ń ṣe owó olówó ló fẹ́ fi máa ṣararin dín, ayé ò ní jẹ́ kó gbádùn. If she was making that money, lóòótọ́ wọn lọ́kọ ẹ̀ lówó, but the noise that was on air back then, I'm talking about 2 years ago or so, was it pé business tó ń ṣe yẹn ó fi ń gbáwọn èèyàn fi ń ṣe, and then she's coming on Instagram, she'll be cooking, she'll be dancing, she'll be wọṣọ oríṣiríṣi, so people are thinking ó fi ń gbáwọn èèyàn, something like that. But like I said, that one aside, some other people might say ilé ayé tó ń live yẹn with the husband and husband being a rich person, oil tycoon, whatever, pé ilé ayé yẹn ó hun àwọn fẹ́ gbarú ẹ̀, àwọn fẹ́ gba ọkọ ẹ̀. And she herself, I don't know the kind of person she is. She might have said too much to too many people. Blame She must have said too much to too many people about the problem going on between her and her husband. Because she was saying Iyabo was controlling her life, Iyabo was manipulating her, Iyabo was doing this, Iyabo was doing that. But question tell me ma be ara show fáwọn tó bá máa jẹ́ kó wo show yìí àbí tó bá máa wò later ni pé why would Iyabo, a single mother, would be trying to settle fight between ìwọ tó jẹ́ married woman? Why? Not that pé bóyá mo fi throw anything to Iyabo or whatever, but that is the thing. Báwo ló ṣe believe pé ẹni tí ò ní ọkọ ńlé tí wọn náà padà wá sọ tó fi bú Iyabo nsìn pé Iyabo yẹn gan ló wá fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ settle ilé ẹ pẹ̀lú ọkọ ẹ, báwo ló ṣe believe pé yẹn ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́? How do you think that will work? You know, Iyabo is a single mom and I believe she loves it that way. Or maybe she's trying to find a solution to it and date somebody and marry somebody, we don't know yet. But ní ilẹ̀ tó mọ́lé ni, she's a single mom of 2. So how can that person don't live a year at however she wants to, don't control it, kò sẹ́ni tó not that control, kò sí èèyàn kankan, kò sẹ́ni tó checking in with her tẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀ mọ́ àsàdé orí. So why would somebody like that be the person tó máa lọ fi ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ẹ̀ hàn, ọ̀rọ̀ marital issue ẹ̀, problem tó ń go through tó ń fa ẹ̀dùn ọkàn fún wọ? Why would it be? And this goes to anybody. It's just an example. Why would it be ẹni tí ò ní nǹkankan ló fẹ́ lọ fi? You know, mo máa ń sọ kinní kan, ẹni tí ò lè tán ìṣòro ẹ̀, why tó ń fi ìṣòro ẹ̀ lọ? Àbí mi ò ń sọ bí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ follower mi. If you're not the type that can solve my problem, why do you think I'm going to tell you what I'm going through? Because at the end of the day, wàá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, wàá gbé lọ ni. You will not do anything to it. Matter of fact, you will add to the problem. Because solve it, but ó ń gbé lọ káàkiri, ó fi ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ara ẹ̀. She understand nǹkan tí mo sọ? That exactly is what I see nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Because she made that big mistake. Okay, baby, ọ̀rẹ́ mi lẹ́ni, ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Inú ẹ ló máa mọ̀, mọ́nú ẹnì kejì ẹ. Iyabo might not be the genesis of why. Please, ẹ mi share. Thank you, Ogowole mi eshema. Iyabo might not be the actual base of the problem tiwa ti ọkọ ẹni, but she's not the number one person that you want to call to come and settle the fight. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣí kìíní. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ná.
And I wasn't planning, I was not ready to mention. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó freeze you.
Ẹ má bínú tó láwa náà jí gbéǹgbè kan ni.
But when I write stuff, you will know if the stuff is if my post is for you. You know, you could tell. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá gbádùn show yìí. Ẹ lọ mọ́ sí wájú. Kí ló fa tẹ́gùn nínú ìwọ lọ? Ẹ lọ gbọ́dọ̀ page me. Okay. So, I was not ready to do this. I've been busy. I just came in. I went to so many places today, and I wasn't ready to do this. I was not ready. As in, I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. I have a lot to do, but please, many people called my attention. So Iyabo just live chat yesterday, and there's some people didn't want me to do it. I've been receiving the reason why it took me time again, and a lot of people have been calling me to stop me from doing the live chats, but I told them that that's the only place, and that's the only means and that's the only way I can express myself.
Who apologized, Olufolake? Who apologized publicly and when? Mo sọ̀rọ̀ show tán tún ṣe láàárọ̀ yìí yẹn náà mo save ẹ̀ ń bíbà. I saw it, me or Silori Instagram when they were doing the show, so I didn't save whatever the conversation is, but I have somebody that was streaming it, so I'm gonna stream it as well. Ẹjọ gbogbo àwọn tá a bá rí stream ẹjọ ẹ má bínú o ọ̀rọ̀ ló débẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ fi yá lọ ni o. Ta ló apologize publicly and to who?
I can heal and for people to know that everything Iyabo Ojo said yesterday, basically said was totally not the truth. Was a false thing she said yesterday about me. She lied a lot about me, but good afternoon, everybody. Let me introduce myself for the new people here. Good afternoon. My name is Aramide Oladoyin. People call me Arasho, and I'm doing this for new people because a lot of people came from Facebook. A lot of people came from Facebook for me, and a lot of people came from Facebook for me, and so I need to introduce myself. So my brand is Arasho and Events. So I'm so sorry.
So okay, she's not selling clothes anymore. She's an event planner now.
I don't like to make trouble.
She's an event planner.
I'm not a troublemaker. Even when I post up sometimes. God has done well for me.
Okay, I apologize. Ṣẹlẹ̀ yesterday kì í ṣe ìtàn ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Oh, she said she was sorry for her mistakes.
Hold on.
We're not holding her to that past stuff that she did. Because so I told her then, when they brought her matter to me, we pay if the business wasn't favoring her, she should let that business go. Because she might be a nice person. Take business your favor. And besides, she was here. She's here in the States, and business is back home. You don't even know who is monitoring, who is doing this, who is doing that. Èmi ò advice irú business bẹ́ẹ̀ kéèyàn wà lọ́nà jíjìn kó máa ṣe business jíjìn rere kò make sense. If it's not stressing your life, stressing your body, it's definitely going to be pulling some kind of strains on you. She understands? So I told her then. So I'm glad she's found something else that she can be good at. Tí ò ṣe pé selling clothes again. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ sell clothes, she can sell it right here, whereby she will be seeing who she's giving the clothes to. Tó bá dé, á dẹ̀ máa gba owó ẹ̀ sọ́wọ́. Ẹ má bínú kí níyàn ò loud ni o. But can you guys hear it, Sha? So it's okay.
Eventually, everybody will go through it. Some of us, we go through it at our early stage. We go through it in different forms. Hold on, let me change the network. Hold on. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk all the way to that about involving the kids. The kids, before the kids section, to come in, if I jump.
I'm sorry for whatever you've been saying in the past few days. You have to forgive me. You have to forgive me, And that page, we do a lot of things there. So whatever is going on or whatever I'm doing is also part of it. It's still part of it. Anything about my life, anything about whatever they are doing to me on social media is still part of my page. If you check the bio, we do a lot of things there. So, I'm sorry, Mabel. I'm going to put you up here.
Who's this Mabel? Mabel person?
I know you are grieved. I know you're going through a lot right now, but I'm sorry your name has to come up. I am not here to destroy you. I have moved on. Everything you have done to forgiven you. I have not done anything to you, Mabel, but everything you have done to me, I have forgiven you. I didn't forgive you because I'm scared of you. I didn't forgive you because you attacked me. If anybody comes for me on social media, sorry. If anybody comes for me on social media, I am fucking ready. I'm sorry for using the swear word, for using that word. So I'm not scared of anybody. But I'm sorry. This is not your.
You see, madam, I will tell her something. She's saying if anybody comes for her on social media, you are effing ready. Trust me, because you already let people know your vulnerability, that you don't have that strength to drag on social media. So do not call social media monsters, so to speak, to come and be talking about you and attacking you. You're not gonna like it. That's just my own saying, because it's just my. It's either you do your thing, you already explain yourself, let it go and forget it. Don't go about it again, because if you're calling people, say if they come for you, they come. Wallahi, you will not take it. Your body will not be able to contain it. So, or on social media, you have to have a thick skin, don't you? If you don't have it, you cannot deal with it. If you don't know how to press ignore button and don't even check, you won't do it.
I'm sorry, Mabel, but I have to put you up. I don't mean any harm. I'm not gonna, I've moved on. But your name will come up. Your name will come up. So I'm sorry about that. Your name will come up because.
Shetiri, another thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ lélẹ́yìn. Ṣé mo pé mo máa ń sọ náà bí báyìí pé if you're my regular follower on this page, that every time tí bá log on tá máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé tí ìjà bá dé ńgbà míì orin máa di òwe, àbí? Now Iyabo is saying on her own side wípé she doesn't know Ara show that well. She doesn't know her. But now Ara show is about to spill all the secret stuff tí Iyabo Ojo tó ti sọ fún about other people that she asked her, according to what you guys are going to listen to, wípé kó wá sórí social media kó máa wá sọ nípa àwọn other people. Okay, if you guys are not friends, if you don't know her one-on-one, how come Iyabo Ojo is telling Arasho about who this Mabel is? I think she mentioned Larit Shoe, I mean Larit or somebody, on Tabata or something like that. How come she's saying all this? About every other individual tí Iyabo ti sọ nípa fún. And then why even bring all those people to this fight? Is it so that everybody love face Iyabo Ojo and sọ pé èèyàn burúkú ni so ti lọ sọ̀rọ̀ wá? Because I saw a video of Larit and Iyabo Ojo last year that they were going on a cruise, on a boat cruise to celebrate Iyabo Ojo's 44th birthday. Now Larit is going to hear her name here, say Iyabo Ojo is so bad about you, about this, about that, about this, about that. And then Larit too will flare up and say, Iyabo ori ẹ ti burú, ó sọ̀rọ̀ mi. I'm just saying, Ara, you shouldn't have brought that here. Kò ní meaning. Just face Iyabo on what Iyabo did to you. Point blank. Don't drag everybody into it. That is the issue that we human beings tarni. Obeni kan jà fọwọ́ gbá gbogbo lé lójú. Òun ni wá. Ṣé gbọ́? Òun ni wá. So, if Iyabo already said something to you in the past, Iyabo has not said something to those people now because they have a relationship. What you just did now is just to tarnish that relationship between those people that are left with her. You have a problem with Iyabo. That is certain. It is clear. Just say whatever she did to you and let Bogbaye assist you or analyze it like we're doing. Don't bring everybody else into it, because at the end of the day, okay, Iyabo is telling some secret. That is why I them up too. Oh, really? Okay. Mo ṣì máa lọ wo ẹni tó bá ní show tí Iyabo ṣe yẹn jọ, ẹ̀yin box mi nínú lórí WhatsApp mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹni tó bá ní ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Because eléyìí tí mo ṣì rí ni mo fẹ́ sọ. Mi rí títí Iyabo yẹn. Because I'm not on her Instagram, so I don't know. If that's the case, then I have to reiterate what I just said about what Ara is doing, bringing other people to this matter so that the fight can be spreading. This thing can be going like wildfire. Kò ní wà containable. Kò ní wà, kò ní ṣe curb kíákíá, because now everybody else that she mentioned that Iyabo has said something bad about, they definitely were going to go for the jugular of Iyabo. Yeah, so kuni báyìí ló ṣe nǹkan kan. You understand what I mean? So tíjà bá dé oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló máa pọ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́nu. So please, if you have women week, I know ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni wọ́n ti fi ìṣẹ̀dálẹ̀ obìnrin wọ́n fi ṣe wọ́n. Mo dẹ̀ máa ń sọ obìnrin tí ò bá ti lè kó rẹ̀ níjàánu, tí ẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí tẹ́ bá ti ṣe báyìí gbogbo láàrin 5 minutes ẹ máa ro gbogbo ẹjọ́ inú ilé yín pátápátá. Fẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ rí tẹ́ ẹ fàyè ìjà sílẹ̀, you will be having this kind of problem that Tara is having. You will be having an unrest on social media. Even if the stuff is not brought on social media, underground circle, you will be having problem. Because what it lost so much for people, and you will not hear anything back from them. When Tija Bawa they will use it against you, you will be hot-tempered, like, Kilomean, why are you using that against me? Because now you cause harm. Now you cause harm. Ẹjọ́ ni tó bá ní Instagram Iyabo show tó ṣe ẹjọ́ inbox mi sí orí.
If not, the live chat will mess up. So, guys, you all know my story. The world knows my story. Instagram knows my story. So, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be story of. I don't understand this social media. So, putting my seat there right now. All you will come up.
Adetutu Inioluwa. I like your Inioluwa name. I love that name. But let me say something. You said that's evil, spitting secret. No, it's not evil. You have to know how to control what comes out of your mouth. That's what it is. If I'm saying too much for somebody, you should automatically think, this person can come for me at any freaking time. Especially ẹni tí ò lè èpò lójú, ẹni tí ò lẹ́ni tó ń bá wí, ẹni tí ò lólùbáwí, tí ò lẹ́nibody. That person will come for you. At the slightest shade at all, the person will come. So your own is to mind yourself, keep your lane. Tọ́rọ̀ bá ń wọ̀n ẹ sọ, tó bá ti rí àwọn ọmọ ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀, tó rí ọkọ inú ilé ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀, tó dẹ̀ lọ́kọ ni, tó la ògiri kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ síbẹ̀, àbí kó ṣáà máa lọ kó máa bọ̀ nínú ilé kó bọ́lọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, kó sọ́kárẹ̀ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ balẹ̀, tó bá sọ fún the third party ó ti ṣe rẹ̀. Ó ṣe rẹ̀. Tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ fún blogger is different. Tó bá sọ fún blogger pé okay mo sọ fún yín secrecy ni, wàá mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan péré ló sọ fún. You understand? I mean, there's no two way about it. There's no two way about it. The moment you open your mouth and say something about you to swear, this is secret, I don't want anybody to hear. Gbàgbé, ó ti wà ń tà. Ó ti wà ń tà.
If you notice, when I posted all the things I posted yesterday, I didn't mention her name. But since she mentioned me on a live chat, so
You can't keep your own secret to yourself, but exactly, Anu Fadeyi, you're right, exactly. But you know what? I can't blame. I said this on my show. Not everybody has that cushion. Not everybody has that cushion to keep stuff to themselves. Some people, if they don't say it, they'll say, okay, problem shared is problem solved. Only if you share it with the right person. If you already know somebody is the type that will go about spitting, if somebody comes to me now and starts spitting something about another person, clearly I know that person that is spitting about another person to me will go and spit about me to another person. Billy Ayeshe Waniye. And I'll give you an example. And somebody was telling me something about a lady, and to God Almighty, I said, oh, really? I said, well, Iwofalenu, Ntoba Welenu, Ololeso. And that's what I said. You understand? But Leni, I wonder if it's in back Bolola, if that person said, this is what Iyalagbaja said about you. Mo reti jo teniyen ma so. Ojo yen ma wa so yi pe baba nla iro lepa because èmi wọ́n kọ́ mi nílé ọgbọ́n mo gbọ́n mo dẹ̀ tún kọ́ra mi. I said, really? I said, Iwofalenu, Ntoba Welenu ni kò sọ. That's all I said. Because if somebody is spitting something to you, you understand? Clearly, ẹni tó wá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ fún ẹ nípa ẹlòmíì, ó máa gbé títì ẹ náà, ó máa gbé lọ sọ síbòmíì. You understand? Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ tí o bá mọ̀ pé kò sí secret ń bẹ pé eléyìí ìṣọ̀rọ̀ secret o, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ káyé gbọ́. Then go ahead and say it. Má sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí o mo kàn fẹ́ fi sí yín lọ́wọ́ ni o. Gbàgbé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ fi sí yín lọ́wọ́. Kò sí. Kò sí.
When the saga started,
Why it's kicking you loud.
when the saga started, it wasn't about spamming.
But can you guys hear, Sha?
It maybe started it.
Who is this Maybe gone?
On a blogger's page, fake comments. Sorry,
You're
fake
trying
accounts.
to Yetunde
What
Adeyemo.
do you use it?
Yetunde.
Don't worry, I got it. Yeah, I'm fine. I got it. I don't need it anymore. Put it back because it's supposed to go in there. So,
Emma Binu, because I'm reading comments. Ori page tí mo wà yìí, comment tó bí díẹ̀. Cinderella baby. Cinderella baby o. Tatu lele. Hello. Káàárọ̀ ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà.
Mommy, Kiki, where's Kiki and Daddy?
Kiki and Daddy, wọ́n wà lápá kan. Àwọn náà lọ bọ̀ yẹn.
Cherry, ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn kódà ó fomi lẹ́nu òkúyọ̀.
Ó ga.
Iyọ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ kò ṣeé gbé mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Òun lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Cherry, àwa tá máa ń wá ọ̀rẹ́ káṣá lọ́rẹ́. Wàhálà wà gan. Èmi ò ní mo justify nǹkan tí Iyabo ṣe o. I'm not saying I'm justifying what Iyabo did.
Me will justify it too. No, me justify.
But I am saying for the fact that Iyabo run an open place, tọkọ ẹ bá wọbẹ̀ wá, kò ní right àti lé ọkọ ẹ. Tọkọ ẹ bá dẹ̀ ń báyàn sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀, kò ní right àti gbémú lọ́bẹ̀ kó ní àyàfi tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ló ṣe àárín yẹn o. Pé kọ́kọ́ ẹ fẹ́yàn àbí kó máa déètì yan òun náà ni pé kéèyàn gbàgbé pé nǹkan tó pàṣán tá a fi nà yálé ni wọ́n fi sórí àjà wà láì tọ́wọ̀n bá fi nà Iyabo fúnra ara ẹ̀ wọ́n á fi nà kan náà àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. tó bá ṣe ẹ tó bá hùwà tó bá rò pọ́ lọ́hùn ò rí ẹ ta ló fẹ́ mú ẹ tó o fi sápá kan wà láìtàlá àìsímọ́bìlà làzì pàṣán yẹn wọ́n á fi nà mú ẹ. Bíbélì tó sọ pé abẹ́sùn bàbá àbí ìyàwó lára ọmọ àtọmọdọ́mọ tọ́mọ náà bá mọ̀ ṣeéṣe nìkan ló wá kù pé láti tọ́lọ́run lọ ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ àbí ọmọ ń jẹ láyé yìí èyí tí ìyá àti bàbá mi ti ṣe. Sọjọ́ bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ló kàn wọ láùnjì torí mo ò gbọ́ sórí yẹn tó mo kàn gbọ́ díẹ̀ mo switch it over ni because many of them are just using us to catch cruise and fill in their pay. And tí n bá tún wá rí fẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí orí nǹkan tí Iyabo sọ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ní kó fi social media sílẹ̀ náà ó ní rárá. Who does that?
Iyabo ní ọkọ àràṣò ní kó fi social media sílẹ̀.
Yeah, I listened to the story a little bit. Kí n tó switch off kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn kan ló bẹ̀ mi fi bẹ́ẹ̀ follow anybody lórí Instagram but lórí Facebook èèyàn kan post ẹ̀ wá bóyá ń tàn fi ń ṣe live stream mo wá gbọ́ even tí lady yẹn gan mo gbọ́ tán lẹ́yìn come on live pé Iyabo ló sọ fún mama can you know the volume of this thing.
Ṣé ti rí ẹjẹ́ ìsáré comment mà tí ọkọ àràṣò nítorí pé ó lọ́kọ ńlé ó dẹ̀ yẹ kí at least tólúbàdàn ọkọ ẹ̀ bá ń wọ short knicker ó yẹ kó sì máa mọ bàbá ẹni tó ń ṣe tí ọkọ àràṣò lóòótọ́ bá sọ wípé stay off social media for some time being ó yẹ ká àràṣò gbà ó yẹ kó gbà ẹ mọ kí nìdí torí pé mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n attack ọkọ ẹ̀ yẹn gan ọkọ ẹ̀ gan bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Instagram nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ń ṣe wọ́n ní wọ́n mú for fraud or no fraud àbí pé ó gbàyàn lówó aṣọ or something he spoke with me ó text mi nínú kínní.
àti bíkọ̀ tí mo wò ó sí ohun gangan fúnra ẹ fẹnu ẹ sọ pé she knows she has wronged. She knows she did wrong. She did a business that went wrong.
Yes.
She put her money into things that went wrong. Tabade pe òun ni fraudster òun gbà. Mi ò mọ̀ mi story tó ti ń sọ after that one mi ò gbọ́ bọ́. For me to listen to Iyabo as yesterday, I listened to her today, and the way she said Iyabo is very manipulative. When you see a fellow woman like you, me it's a fellow marriage. Me fellow marriage, people you need to marry. Once the person is manipulating, don't you legbe are single mother tí ò sí legbe kí ló kó ṣe. Tó yẹ pé táyé máa fi parẹ́ ẹ̀ ní mọ̀ pé ó ti di single mother, ó máa lọ́ọ̀kan ẹ̀ máa ṣọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀ ní mọ̀. Tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé n tó gbé kúrò òun ló mọ̀. So irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu wọn sí àwọn obìnrin tó wà nílé ọkọ. They learn from their mistake, but some don't.
Ben.
So if you don't want to based on what Iyabo said, because eke ló máa dájọ́ eke àbí eke ló máa rojọ́ eke kọ́ ló máa dá. If Iyabo can truly say that her husband told her at that time when the heat was going too hot that she should leave social media for now, and she said no, that she would rather be separated from him than leave the social media, that the social media have brought her a lot.
Really? Mọ̀kàn èmi á sọ pé bóyá irọ́ ni. No, ẹ má jọ mi sọ pé bóyá irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa o. Màá sọ pé bóyá màá sọ pé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́.
Mo ṣe máa kọ video, but Iyabo said she begged and begged and begged. I'm not a fan of Iyabo whatsoever because àwọn tó bá ga púpọ̀ tó bá kúrú ẹ̀ máa ń fẹ́ sá fún wọn because they are very bó ṣe kéré tó náà máa ṣe ń wọ size nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe bó jẹ́ nǹkan dáadáa náà ní size wọn náà máa fi ṣe bó jẹ́ nǹkan rere burúkú náà ní size wọn náà máa fi ṣe so kò sí bí à ń gbé bọ̀ sí tó fẹ́ jọ Iyabo lójú she loves controversy like mad because she's making money from it.
In fact gbogbo ètò ìṣe ní last year yẹn kò tí ì sinmi ẹtúwèlé tí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà wà ń bẹ̀ tí kinní wà ń bẹ̀.
This lover know Iyabo àwa nìyẹn Ọlọ́run nìyẹn Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan ló mọ gbogbo tó dá sórílẹ̀ ayé.
Mo gbọ́ náà pọ́n ní this lover ò kí ń blog ẹ̀ wọ́n ní this lover ò kí ń blog ẹ̀.
Iyabo ọmọ tó jẹ́ this lover Iyabo ọmọ tó wà lábẹ́ this lover Iyabo ọmọ everything tó ń go on níbẹ̀ I'm telling you but whatever the case may be gàràgàrà wa láyé ìyáyé náà ló máa mọ ìjọ tí last breath bá dé ó dé nìyẹn so if truly based on what she said because mo gbọ́ story the other lady with Tara mo gbọ́ tán lẹ wọlé she said Iyabo is very manipulative and as your age as a lady as a man tó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n kọ́ ló kò síbẹ̀ ńgbà tí wọ́n àti relationship ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ we now say wọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́kọ ẹ̀ níbo làwọn ẹbí yín wà marriage is about to collapse wọ́n ní ẹ ó ní like I will quote her here she said òun kúkú lòun pé òun máa ń wọ́ndà gbogbo tó máa ń sọ fún un pé why tí ọkọ òun tiẹ̀ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó kódà ó tún porúkọ ọkọ ẹ̀ lórí show tí mò ń sọ yìí ó ní why tí ọkọ mi ṣe máa sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún Ìyábọ̀ ń pé ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ tún correct ara ó ní anyway òun lòun sọ fún kó lọ bóun bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó mọ̀ pé ò lẹ́bí ò lára ò léèyàn kankan tó lè bẹ́ẹ̀ pay attention tó ọkọ ẹ̀ bóyá àwọn náà ti fẹnu lé gbogbo ẹbí ọkọ tán àbó o ti fẹ́ bí o ti fi ọkọ ẹ̀ o ti fi lé gbogbo ẹbí tiẹ̀ tán ó wá dá dúró láàrin ládòrò ó wá gbogbo ẹ̀ wá dojú bolẹ̀ tó wá rẹ́ni tó lè pè nínú fámìlì yín nínú ẹbí yín ó lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ọkọ ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé bí nǹkan yìí àbọ̀ sọ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe rí that means the lady herself she's got issue because if you look at her you know the kind of people who I'm not judging that are really looking for fame. They get fame, they don't know how to handle it. It's one thing to seek for fame. It's another way you grab the fame, know how to handle it. That's the kind of person I see her to be. So if Iyabo can be manipulating her over a matrimony that has children in it, then she herself has problem. She really has problem. But apart from that, tó bá jẹ́ pé social media lóòótọ́ ló fi ya ọkọ ẹ̀, I don't see where Iyabo go ní introduce ẹlòmíì sọ́kọ ẹ̀ because ìwọ ló ṣílẹ̀kùn ayé ẹlẹ̀ tó ní kọ́ abẹ́ jẹun tó ń sè ìwọ ló la aláǹgbá ògiri ayé ẹ̀ ló làálẹ̀ ló ní kọ́ abẹ́ gbé so ẹ máa bẹ́tò ìlọ ìyá mi kan ti Iyabo controversy ni Iyabo fi ń ní o controversy ni Iyabo fi ń breathe God have mercy. Nti Iyabo máa nìkan ń gbé when controversy starts mi mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń cope mi mọ̀ gosh
anyways ṣe ti rí ọ̀rọ̀ méjì tí mo rí dìmú nsìn nínú nǹkan tí àwọn sisters sọ ni pé tó bá jẹ́ lóòótọ́ ni alàgbà Don Poroski tí wọ́n sọ fún àrà wípé kó fi social media lẹ̀ because the problem was so much back then and now she now say like I said mo gbọ́ ni mi ò gbà but if that is the case then òun ló fa gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí orí ara ẹ̀ she caused all this. What do you want? Take that. She understand? She caused all this for herself. Because ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn lè má jẹni tí tó wà lórí social media like that. Àbí tó fẹ́ kí wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn àbí kó blog wọn lórí social media. Because tó bá sọ pé wọ́n blog ẹ̀, yes. Wọ́n really blog ẹ̀ gidi gan. Orí ẹ ti bàjẹ́ Ìfẹ́táyọ̀, orí ẹ ti yí ìgbẹ́ dànù, orí ẹ ó ti fọ́. Ǹjẹ́ wá bó ṣe fẹ́ blọ́ọ̀kì wèrè yìí dànù. Mi ò mọrú kíní ilé ìtàn ló ń bí yìí. Yeah. Mo fẹ́ block yeah. Mo fẹ́ block ẹ ni. If we say if tí bá sọ pé okay that is what I heard too pé wọ́n ní wọ́n ti block Iyabo Ojo rí títí ẹni lá sọ pé no wọ́n ti block ẹ rí o say it and hear kò má wá sọ fún mi pé may God ṣe kíní kan for kíní kan who you be. Ó jẹ́ má mi tí jẹ pátá láàárọ̀ má jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọ ìpè sórí fún ẹ láàárọ̀ Iyabo aboya wèrè ni. Anyway, like I was saying, Jerry, àwọn amúnitòkèlè bọmú people. Now, if that is the case, wípé the husband told her to get off social media in order to keep peace, either in her own private life or in their marriage life, then she should have yielded to that instruction or the order or whatever tafekwe from the husband. Hello?
Ìfẹ́ Táyọ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ dídìrín ni wọ́n ní mo lísìn sí blog àwọn méjèèjì ọ̀tọ̀ ní kó kọ̀ọ̀kan kéèyàn kàǹtì mo lísìn Ìyábọ̀ èèyàn kan ló post nǹkan tí Ìyábọ̀ kọ lórí Instagram ó tàn ń post ẹ̀ sórí Facebook wọ́n gbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo á gbọ́ gbà tí ń gbọ́ tó ni èmi yìí bí ṣe wọlé láti ibi tí mo lọ mú kan tán fóònù mi bí ṣe ṣe yí mo dẹ̀ rí èèyàn kan tó live stream.
Ìyá mi pleasant go so ẹ ń sọ pé kífẹ́ Dayọ̀ kó máa bú wa ni àbí báwo ni you say Father don't mind them àbí kífẹ́ Dayọ̀ máa bú wa àbí.
Bàbá ṣe single mother ó ní ṣe single mother náà lè ní idea ẹ mọ̀ pé there was a place you said something about should a single mother Iyabo shouldn't be the one that will be the one that she would have first seek advice from. Òun náà ló jẹ́ kí èmi náà sọ fún yín gbà pé ṣé kò sí ẹbí kankan nílé wọn àbágbàlagbà tó lè lọ bá kán bá dá sọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ tó wá jẹ́ pé Ìyábọ̀ ní frontier. Nǹkan tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe láti sọ ni pé ṣé Ìyábọ̀ being a single mom is not the point of not being able to advise. That's what Aunty was saying.
Okay, ẹ ṣe gan ẹ ṣeun. Ṣé ti rí ẹ má jẹ́ ká a fẹ́ jà lórí bí kò ẹ mọ̀ páwo ń jà lórí show yìí. A fẹ́ jẹ́ kó yé wa ibi tí mistake yẹn ti wà ní. You understand? Now, like mo ṣe ń sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, Iyabo probably is not the reason why Ara and the husband splitted. Iyabo is not the reason. Now, for Ara náà to feel vulnerable, ipe okay, òun fẹ́ save marriage òun, to now ask Iyabo to now go be settling something that Iyabo doesn't know anything about is also wrong. Because Iyabo ò mọ ohun tó fa ìjà yín. Now, ṣé rí bí tọ́rọ̀ yẹn lọ? Now you're accusing your husband of saying too much to Iyabo. Iyabo becomes a bad person. Your husband said too much to Iyabo. You yourself, you said too much to Iyabo. Now Iyabo is using everything you said to her to attack you or to attack your husband. Or maybe she already knows that, you know, your husband has a grip hold or you still love your husband. She's now using that to pump your blood pressure. She gets the point here. If something is happening, this is just a lesson to everybody. It's a lesson to everybody. If you're having issues in your house with your marriage, with your better half, if you cannot solve it one-on-one, kesimisi, take a time, kesimisi, abiko jekpe nkan tí ìkan máa jẹ́wúrẹ́ tí kan máa jágùntàn nínú ẹ̀yin méjèèjì, kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ fojú fò, kẹ́ẹ̀ continue eré àníyàn yín lọ. If you're saying you want to call a third party, this is Tobaneke lọ pé bó ti ń rí wá, bó ti ń rí gangan, òun lẹ̀ ń rí. Bó ti ń rí third party, òun lẹ̀ ń rí. Bó ti ń rí, oh, if I don't come on social media, my life is not straight. Òun lẹ̀ ń rí. Iyabo bó ṣe wà yẹn, she's got nothing to lose. Iyabo got nothing to lose nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. She's got nothing to lose. She can keep on spiting Arasho with that her husband. Tí ara Arasho dẹ̀ máa gbóná because ó mọ̀ pé ara Arasho ń gbóná. Torí pé kò lè control temper when it comes to ọkọ ẹ̀. Which is okay, but ìwọ ló ti Arasho ló ti gbé vulnerability yẹn, ló ti gbé àṣírí vulnerability yẹn, ló ti gbé lé Iyabo lọ́wọ́. Ó ti gbé remote control lé lọ́wọ́. Ó ti gbé password dé, ó ti gbé fún gan. So Iyabo can choose to use that password however she likes. She can use the password, use the code, use the remote however she wants. If you're saying the relationship has been over a year, 30 separate, but you're still celebrating your birthday or your birthday because she's your, let your kids celebrate their father. If to mọ̀ pé you are not attached to the guy again. Emi ò blame her for still being, you know, trying to want reconciliation with the guy. At the end of the day, baba àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. She still thinks àyè wà láti parí ìjà. But táyè bá wà láti parí ìjà, then why did you even say too much to outsider? Àbí again nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. I mean, if you guys are following, let me know. Why did you say too much síta nípa tí ẹjọ́ ń ṣe for somebody now to be using that against you? To be using, kò sí bá a ṣe fẹ́ dá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí ẹ̀bi ò ní bọ́ sọ́wọ́ Àràṣò. Ẹ̀bi máa bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, àmì a máa dá lẹ́bi. Not that pé for any kini sake, but for something that you should have done differently. Ó lè má mọ̀, mo máa ń sọ fún yín, the way you're going to solve a problem is what makes you a matured person. Nígbà tí problem yẹn bá dé. You cannot really say for sure how you're going to solve a problem until you are in that shoe. Ṣùgbọ́n tí shoe yẹn bá dé, tí problem yẹn bá dé, ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòye for you to deal with that problem without making it more deeper than what it is what you should first of all ask from God. Pé Ọlọ́run báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, maybe jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ ní sùúrù ni. Okay, what did I say now, Jesu Loba, that you're saying, please don't go there? What did I say? Because everything I've been saying, I've been going back and forth and trying to narrate how things can go or be. If she's still fighting over the husband right now, of course, that's a possibility. She still want reconciliation with the guy. So what are you talking about? What did I say that I shouldn't go there? Please explain before I block you off. She's saying she's not marrying another man, but she said in this video that we're listening to that she had a boyfriend in between. So definitely she's thinking Okonot in do me. She also had a boyfriend. So boyfriend again, one for work power for one near abi. One come for hello. Obere ojure mo kan ki eni o. So kò tí dwello me abi. Abi, what are you talking? Ó ti believe pé àwọn ti separate, wọ́n ti lọ lù ẹ́. Ó believe pé somebody else will calm her tension down. She even said in that video that the guy that she was dating said, you need to go back to your husband because you're not the same person I know. Of course, she's feeling weighed down. Her separation with her husband is still weighing her down. So she's trying means to get back to the husband, but fighting socially, fighting publicly is not what is going to bring the guy back. Accept it or you don't. I'm not getting iPad me for. So you saying fighting publicly and dragging this guy's name again would not make the guy come back. Because in the first place, public stunt and all this fight and all this butobu, kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n bú man Orlando yẹn. And I know a special fake ID that was coming out for our show every now and then on Instagram. And he don't ready láti bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́. I don't know the person because it's a fake account. You know? And the person, whoever was under that account, was really attacking Orlando, was attacking our show. Kò ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló lè rárá gbà. If Tara show bá rárá gbà, ọkọ ẹ̀ lè má rárá gbà. For him to say, drop that social media so that peace can be in our house. They have 3 lovely kids. Let them raise those kids in peace. I'm sure she can stay off social media for 1 year. Katego festival, everybody gbàgbé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. That is not too much to ask for. Láti ọwọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ sí ọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀. That is not too much. Tọ́kọ ẹ̀ bá ní fi social media lẹ̀, má ṣe mọ́. Then ó yẹ kó drop ẹ̀ right away. Pé ọkọ mi bá lé mi, mo ti gbọ́ ṣé kí n fi lẹ̀ ni, máa fi sílẹ̀. But àwọn ọjà mi tí mò ń tà ńkọ́, máa tajà ẹ, má bọ́ síbẹ̀, má sọ̀rọ̀, má ṣe kankan. Kódà another means of ọjà tó fẹ́ máa tà. ẹ ti jẹ́ ń pariwo jẹ́ pé mi lè pariwo jù mi ráyè ariwo. She understand? So that through the lay by. Hello. Error Ramao.
Well done for the educative show.
Yes, ma'am.
The thing, I'm sure that a lot of us as women we will actually learn a lot from this.
Yes.
One thing that we need to understand is that it is not just love that will hold a marriage together. When you want a successful home, you can only earn it with determination. And when you are determined to have something, you should be able to damn the consequences of it. That whatever it takes, I'm not letting this thing going to slip my hand.
Mm-hmm.
She gets
yeah.
So when you are doing something and your partner in the relationship, your husband, your boyfriend, even your children, they have a say in that home.
Of course.
Everybody, the children, the husband, the wife, the partner, everybody is involved in upholding that family to make sure that nothing falls apart.
Yes.
And if there is a major problem to the point that both of you cannot personally come to the point of reconciliation, and you have to involve an external person, it shows that the communication has actually broken down in that home. That means there is a major problem established in that home.
Yes.
So anybody you are bringing into it, it's not going to be any factor, either plus or minus. They are not going to take credit for either further failure or a progress. Because both of you, while you were together, you have broken down the relationship, and that is why you need to involve an external person to come into that relationship. But we are not perfect. It could happen. But the person that came into the relationship now, in this case study, is Iyabo.
Yes.
Iyabo came back to you that your husband is demanding for this, that you have to go off social media. You decided you were not going to go off social media. That means in your scale of preference, the social media is topping the charts. So if social media is topping the charts in your scale of preference of your marriage, what will I call it? I don't know what English to you, but I know you will understand what I'm trying to say. If the social media is coming first,
she's taking social media as a priority over the marriage.
Yes, exactly. The husband pointedly stated that I don't want social media. Reduce social media appearances. Take my children off social media.
I know.
Don't forget, the children might be living with you, but the man has a right to tell you what he wants about his children.
Exactly.
And if you cannot take to that, there is no way you can have a marriage. It is not possible. So that's the major problem on its own. So whatever other things that are coming, they are just factors that are just adding up.
Adding up, exactly.
The marriage has already broken down. So that's the breakdown. They be quick. Both of you cannot come to a reconciliation point. There is a major problem there. Yep. Because by then, both of you decided you want to take that step. So if that breaks down to the point of an external person coming to it, you should go inside yourself, sit down, and tell yourself nothing but the truth. If I still going around and talking about somebody having influence in a marriage, she's not still telling herself the truth. She's not. You have to tell yourself the truth, and that is the time you can make a right decision. If you are denying the truth is already on the table. If I have a problem with my husband to the point that I have to get somebody to talk to him, and the person I'm getting to talk to him is not even my family, not even his family, but somebody that is not related to both of us, that means you have broken your relationship down with your husband and with immediate family surrounding you, your extended families. Where are your brother-in-laws, your sister-in-laws? Why Iyabo? So there's a lot of things that are fundamentally wrong that won't come on social media, and When you are wrong, you are wrong. If you cannot tell yourself the truth, coming on social media to seek sympathy is not going to help.
It's not going to work.
And that's the honest truth.
It's not
the
going to
truth
work.
might be bitter, but it is just the way it is.
Yep.
Where are your friends or are your husband's friends? Why can't they speak for you? Why can't they beg your husband on your behalf? Where are your own siblings? Where are your cousins? Where are your aunties?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
So broken
Kò
down.
ń ṣe àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó yẹ pé they are out there, they even want what you have. Ló fẹ́ lọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sọ fún.
I don't want to, I'm sorry, but me ò fẹ́ judge àwọn èèyàn with their status or whatever, anything, she gets man.
Yeah.
But the thing is that traditionally, tọ́rọ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ gan bóyá ọkọ ẹ̀ fún yàn lóyún sìn. Ṣé mo pé ẹbí náà máa pè wá?
Of course. Tó máa wá ní kọ́ sọ.
So tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ti bàjẹ́ nínú marriage débi pé a lè rí ẹbí ọkọ, ẹbí ìyàwó to bring them together, check that woman. There's something fundamentally wrong about her. You can't break a lot of people. You can't break your family up. You can't break your family, husband family up. There is always a time like this that you will need them. That's understand, man. So she should tell herself the truth and be obedient. There is nothing we want to speak. The environment that you work, the culture, the wife, you will submit to your husband. When you are not ready to submit to the wishes of your husband, then forget about marriage. It's not going to happen. Because men will not drop their ego for any woman. And that's the honest truth.
Yep.
They won't drop their ego. The moment you realize that this man has an ego, but even at this point, we're not even talking about ego. We're talking about what the man desires. This man has a wish that, please, this mess on social media is too much. I can't stand it. Take my children off social media. Yourself, reduce your accounts on social media.
Because now they're dragging the kids. You're dragging other people's kids. Of course, they're going to drag your kids.
And even the kids of the thing, she was the one that started it. So to ban wa sympathy lọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn, ó ń tan rẹ̀ ni. Òun ló sọ pé àwọn ọmọ òun máa bú Iyabo. How would you be raising your children like that? If I have a problem with my friend, I cannot tell my children will kò sí wọn tó bẹ́ẹ̀.
Báwo ló ṣe máa kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kó máa bú àgbàlagbà?
Exactly.
No, that's not right.
You will not see that came back this morning. And my kids. No. You put your kids in that mess.
That's not right.
So she should tell herself the truth.
Yeah.
God bless you, man.
Shima, thank you very much. Let me say this real quick. That one aspect is not okay. Even tí àgbàlagbà méjì bá ń jà, kò sí nǹkan tó kan ọmọ ńbẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tó kan àwọn ọmọ. Even if you're not saying good morning to anything, Baja, you still have to instruct your child to say good morning to that person. Because we fẹ́ raise ọmọ yẹn right. More so, ọmọ yẹn ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Except tí the other person bá drag ọmọ ẹ̀ sínú ẹ̀. Àbí tó feel pé ọmọ ẹ̀ wà in danger. Wà ní kọ́mọ ẹ̀ stay clear. You still not going to tell your child to abuse an adult because tí ọmọ yẹn bá dàgbà, ó máa take ẹ̀ wípé abusing an adult is a normal thing to do. Ó máa believe pé kéèyàn máa bú àgbàlagbà is the right thing to do. So even tí ọmọ ẹ̀ ń ṣe anything, I mean tí ìwọ ìyá àti ẹni àgbàlagbà tẹ́ ń jà, tẹ́ ń drag ara yín, tẹ́ ń búra yín, take your kids out of it. Kò kan àwọn ọmọ. And just like I said, tó bá ti ń di pé bóyá ọmọ ti ń wọ̀, nǹkan ti ń wọ̀, tell your kids to stay apart. Tell the other person should tell the kids to stay apart. It's not the kids' fight. It's an adult fight. And any reason for you, one of the adults, to go for the other person's kids, of course, you know they're going to come for your kids. Because ìbí òjù bí náà, bá a ṣe bẹ̀rù náà la bí ọmọ. Ó bú ọmọ lọ́mọ. Oníkọ́ fọwọ́ pa títí ẹ lórí. Of course, wọ́n máa drag ọmọ ẹ now. Wọ́n máa drag ọmọ ẹ. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ṣé ti rí, I'm sure Ara herself, hopefully she's she's not in denial of majority of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. If she's going to take count of where things went wrong, I'm sure she's going to put a lot of check mark, see where she did stuff wrong. Like bí àwọn kọ́là wa tó pè last bó ṣe sọ, ìjà ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ọkọ àti ìyàwó, kó jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ló máa lọ pè wá pé kó wá bá yín yanjú ẹ̀. Where is your mom? Tí mọ́mí ẹ bá ṣì wà láyé. Where is your mom's sister? Àbí your mom's brother? Where is ìyá ọkọ? Tí ìyá ọkọ tó rọ́dà mọ́ ní ìyá ọkọ ṣẹ̀ kú ni. Níbo ni ìyá ọkọ wà? À ń sọ̀rọ̀ generally sí níbo ni ìyá ọkọ wà? Níbo ni bàbá ọkọ wà? Níbo ni olórí ẹbí wà? Tó yẹ pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ò lè kọ̀rọ̀ só lórí ẹbí lẹ́nu. Why ọ̀rẹ́? Why ọ̀rẹ́? Ọ̀rẹ́ will tell you anything that you want to hear. Ní time tó dẹ̀ ṣe ń dùn láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì, ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn will be telling you what you want to hear. But tíjà bá dé nísìn, just bíjà ṣe dé yìí. Now ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn is telling you the stuff that you don't want to hear. Then ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn máa become kíni? Ó máa become a backstabber or a betrayer. Ló máa become. Because nígbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ ṣì ń dùn, of course ọ̀rẹ́ máa sọ tó fẹ́ gbọ́ fún ẹ. But mo máa ń sọ ọ̀rẹ́ tí ò bá lè sọ tòótọ́ fún ẹ nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ń le koko, tó o bá pè sọ̀rọ̀ á sọ fún ẹ pé wá, I don't have the right to meddle in this case. Call the appropriate people. Call the necessary people in the family. Mi ò ṣe family yín. Mi ò ṣe family yín. Of course, wọ́n máa sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìjà ló dé nìyẹn náà àánú fàdé yìí. Ìjà ló dé tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti dòwe now. Of course, Iyabo is going to say she's not her friend. Aramide is going to say she's not her friend. Aramide is going to say Iyabo kò genuinely kò support òun. Kíní oríṣiríṣi ló máa jáde. Ṣé mo why? It's because they want to hurt each other's feeling. You understand? It's going to hurt each other's feeling. Ṣé before kí Iyabo tó kọ, mo mọ̀ pé that shade throwing is to ara pé kó lọ mú sniper. But before kọ́rọ̀ tó débẹ̀ yẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Like when Aramide was saying, Iyabo fẹ́ kó òun bú lágbájá, òun sọ pé òun ò lè bú o. Ó fẹ́ kó òun bú tàmẹ̀dò, òun sọ pé òun ò lè bú. Because of that, Iyabo stopped talking to her. So Iyabo lè máa wò pé èmi tí mo sọ yẹn pé kò ṣe kíní, ò ṣe kó bínú. You know? She understand? So that means Ara was using her own initiative. Ìgbà tó ní kó lọ bú àwọn kan, kó bú Larit, kó bú this, kó bú Mebe, kó bú this and that. Tóun náà ń bú wọn tó ń ṣe. Bóyá ńgbà tóun náà wá wò pé kí làwọn people ṣe fún òun tóun fẹ́ máa bú wọn. Òun ìjà ẹbí lòun jà yìí o, má jẹ́ kóun ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Then she stopped. So maybe ìyẹn bí Iyabo nu, Iyabo stopped talking to her. Iyabo stopped doing the according to her. Iyabo stopped acknowledging her or liking her picture or unfollowed her or this and that. That becomes a problem. But guess what? Oti already fún Iyabo ní ammunition to come back and use the AK-47 on you at any point in time. Because oti gbé ọ̀rọ̀ nú ilé ìwọ àtọkọ ẹ̀, oti lọ gbélé lọ́wọ́. Now you're saying ọkọ ẹ̀ rojọ́ púpọ̀ fún. Even your kids, you're saying your kids were wondering why their dad was saying too much to an outsider. Of course, you all caused it. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir.
Madam?
Yes, sir.
Kí ni wọ́n ń pè lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́?
Kò sọ̀rọ̀ on my own dictionary o, kò sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ káyé gbọ́ má sọ fọ́ rẹ̀. Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ káyé mọ̀ má sọ fọ́ rẹ̀. Because ìwọ̀n náà pọ̀ àtìyàwó tó ń jọ fẹ́ra wọn. Ṣé wọ́n ń túká?
Exactly.
Ṣé bí àrà àtọkọ ẹ̀ túká lára ń gbọ́ gbogbo shoot tó wà láàrin wọn? Ṣé ti understand?
Yeah.
Ṣé rí mistake tá a máa ń ṣe ní ayé nígbà máa ń finú wénú? A máa ń finú wénú. Anybody anybody tó bá wà lórí social media tí ò bá ti land lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Àbíkẹ́ àti best friend ẹ̀ gbà yẹn kò ní land mọ́ láyé.
Kí lẹ wí? Ẹnẹ́ni tí ò bá ti lẹ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Àbíkẹ́
àti ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kábíkẹ́ di popularity ọ̀tún lè lọ́rọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ sábíkẹ́, Àbíkẹ́ dá lóhùn. Iye èsì tábíkẹ́ dáhùn ní gbogbo ayé ń pariwo. Ṣé ti understand? Ṣé láwọn tó burú jù láyé láwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa gé yín jẹ, wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa fàtẹ́kùn sí. Lẹ́yìn bá wá pariwo síta wọ́n á ní ariwo kí ló ń pa. Ṣé rí ìwọ́n Iyabo Ojo kò sígbà tó fi kúrò lórí social media ó fẹ́ popular tí popularity ẹ̀ bá ti ń lọlẹ̀ báyìí agbèdìde ni á wá controversy kan láti gbèdìde since over 4 years ago now kò sí from one controversy to the other.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run sà mo fi owó àtọmọdé lẹ́nu Olúwatóyìn Ọpẹ́ Olúwa Kíkẹ́ lọmọ wàhálà Ọlọ́run á fi wèrè kan ní 2022 yìí bó ṣe sọ pé Ọlọ́run á wo gbogbo ìdílé ẹ̀sán nínú àrùn wèrè yìí Ọlọ́run á fi wèrè kàn ìdílé yín wọ́n á sàmì wèrè sáwùjẹ fún yín wọ́n á wá fọwọ́ ra wọnú ilé wàláì psychiatric kankan ò ní lè wò yín sàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ máa rí láṣẹ Ìdùmarè.
Madam
sà
ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí lórí Facebook kọ́ ní kẹ́ máa dá lóhùn madam kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹni tó wà lórí Facebook ló máa dá bẹ́ẹ̀.
ó ní wèrè ní gbogbo àwọn ìdílé òun ni òun mo ṣe dá padà fún cyber dá padà mú fún.
Àìmọye àwọn èèyàn tó wà lórí Facebook tó jẹ́ pé tó máa ti gbàgbé àti làkàtì wọn báyìí wèrè máa jáde lára wọn tó ti yé ṣe bá lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ máa yí pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó wà lórí Facebook gbogbo ayé lẹ máa bá jà.
Ẹ̀mí kẹ́mi ò ráyè gbogbo ayé mi.
Frustration tó ń bá oníkàlùkù káàkiri ó pọ̀ ó madam ṣe rí ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún yín ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ ó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ tó gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó wà ní ọkọ.
Nǹkan tó yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ wò nìyẹn.
Tí ò bá ti sí ilé ọkọ kò lè mọ bó ṣe máa dá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ fún ẹ gan pé lọ máa forí tì gan ṣe bó ní mo lé ẹbí pàpọ̀ níbi ohun tó wò lọ́kọ ṣé wọ́n pa àwọn. Because ẹni tí ò sí ilé ọkọ kò wú ẹlòmíì á ti kúrò ilé ọkọ kó tó realize pé mistake òun ló fi bá dé kò dẹ̀ ní sọ fọ́ọ̀rẹ́ láíláí pé mo ṣe mistake tọkọ mi fi nílẹ̀ o.
tó fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Tí ọ̀rẹ́ gidi ó ní ọ̀rẹ́ gidi ló máa sọ pé èkótó tí mo kó sí máma kó sí. Ṣó ti yé yín? So irú ẹni tó ń gbọ́rọ̀ tiẹ̀ lọ́sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ àti fámílì àtọ̀rẹ́ ìwé gan ló yẹ kéèyàn gbọ́rọ̀ lọ́sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ níbi wà tẹ́tí ilẹ̀jọ́ fẹ́ra ẹ̀ ṣe ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ fún ayé tí ò bá bẹ̀ wọ̀ ẹ̀ kó ní kálukú máa lọ láàyè tiẹ̀ ẹ ti àṣírí ara yín kẹ́ fi sí ẹ ti bọnú aṣọ yín nítorí pọ́nmọ́ ti wà láàrin yín tọ́mọ ò bá dẹ̀ sí láàrin yín kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló ní láti bọ́rí sí ìtẹ̀ ṣe túká. Àríbi tó jẹ́ pé ẹ wò mo ní sítórì kan àríbi tó jẹ́ pé ọkùnrin àti obìnrin ti fira wọn lẹ́rìí tó jẹ́ pé 22 years after ìjọ wedding àwọn ọmọ wọn náà padà sẹ́tù ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Wọ́n jọ jókòó lórí kínní lórí ibi tí ọmọ nìyẹn ọmọ ní ìyá ní òun ò lè bá bàbá wọṣọ kan náà òun ò lè bá bàbá ẹ̀ wọṣọ kan náà. Ọmọdé ní tẹ́ bá ti mọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ní bá bàbá òun wọṣọ kan náà òun á lọ wá ìyá tóun máa fi represent yìí. Ìyàwó àfọ́ọ̀sì láti wọṣọ kan náà pẹ̀lú bàbá. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní wọ́n jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn. Ẹni kí ló fàjà? Ó lọ ṣe mistake bàbá ṣe mistake gbé mineral àti ìyá mu. Bóyá deliberately ni bóyá undeliberately bọ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ da kí ni wọ́n máa ń pe high table. Lọ́mọ wa sọ fún wọn pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣọ́ra yín òun á disgrace ẹ̀yin méjèèjì. Ìjà yẹn náà bá dé inú yàrá náà bá dé ibi àárín family ni wọ́n ní tìjú ni. Ṣó ti yé?
Látọ̀dún ọdún yìí.
Kí ló fàjà? Kí ló ń tú marriage ká jù madam? Tẹ́ bá bi àwọn tó ń divorce tẹ̀lé wọn ò lè rọ́rọ̀ sọ. Agídí ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù ní. Ìgbà kan ni àwọn kan ni it is because of lack of tolerance.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó kẹ́ ẹ wo bọ́rọ̀ ìṣe ẹ̀ wò. Ìyábọ̀ tó dúró ṣe ìdíṣe kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà. Ó fẹ́ cool it out.
Ó fẹ́ jẹ́ kára ta àrà ṣò kó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí social media.
Ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà ó fẹ́ dọ̀tí ẹ̀ ní náà. Wọ̀tẹ́ tó fẹ́ dọ̀tí tó yẹ kó fi dákẹ́ jẹ́jẹ́ tiẹ̀ kó máa wí bí à má jẹ́ ń dá lóhùn eléyìí tó jẹ́ pé Facebook ló ń gbé social media ló ń gbé orí social media ló ti ń popular because Ìyábọ̀ òbí bẹ́ẹ̀ popular náà mú bí mọ́ orí social media ló ti ń popular.
Kò tiẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ lò Ìyábọ̀ after n tó ṣe fún bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yẹn.
Exactly.
Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ lò.
So why? What is all this? Wọ́n ò níṣẹ́ gidi àbí tó máa níṣẹ́ gidi wọ́n láwọn tó ń fún wọn lówó tó máa níṣẹ́ gidi wọn ò ní ráàyè gbogbo nonsense tó ń ṣe yẹn. But káwọn obìnrin learn lesson from all this. So bá ní relationship kì í ṣe dandan kó máa rojú ara ẹ̀ síta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹni tó ń rojọ́ fún concept ó lè má ní irú ẹni tó ń fẹ́. So ti ẹni tí ò bá dẹ̀ ní irú ẹni ò lè mọ iye ẹni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Yes, you understand?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
Mistake táwọn obìnrin máa ń ṣe ní pé bestie mi ni bestie ìjọ tíjà bá dé báyìí the level tẹ́ close tó lẹ ṣe máa ja ìjà yẹn tó. Lẹ ṣe máa ń rí pé tọkọ àtìyàwó gbà mí tó máa ní wọ́n jà báyìí àjà tún kàńtà gbáàrin ni. Bí ìjà yẹn ṣe bí lọ́ọ̀bárin wọn ṣe pọ̀ tó.
Ìjà yẹn ṣe máa tó.
Tó ti yẹ yín madam. So ṣe rí story tí mo fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn èmi àti yín máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí because everybody learn from it.
Okay sir. Ẹ ṣé gan mo dúpẹ́. Thank you sir. Thank you very much. Ṣe rí àwọn ọkùnrin ni wọ́n tún pè wá tí wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ̀ Crown, you say it's a man that caused all this disrespect for his woman. How so? How so, Crown Nike? How is it that is the guy? How is it that is the girl that is the man that caused all this rubbish? The Orlando Porosky guy is not a social media or Facebook friendly person, but it's the wife. She sells on Facebook, she dances on Facebook, she cooks on Facebook, she dresses she's in parties, she's showing herself. She's the one that is living and breathing Facebook or Instagram. So, and ìgbà tí gbogbo gbàsgbòsì yẹn tó pọ̀ about 2 years ago, it might be then lọ́kọ yẹn ti sọ pé listen, I need you to cool down, relax, stop this social media thing for a minute. Kátẹ́gùn tiẹ̀ fẹ́ sí kí ká rí mú mi. Which tèmi ò believe pé ó pọ̀ jù fún ọkọ láti béèrè pé okay, ní sùúrù. Ìjà yìí ti pọ̀ jù, ariwo yìí ti pọ̀ jù, jẹ́ ká sinmi, jẹ́ ká ariwo ìlọlẹ̀ mọ́. You understand? It might be other things cropping up from there. Láàrin òun àtọkọ ẹ̀. Doesn't mean you have to call the third party real quick. Tí ara family member tí ò bá ti lè dá sí. Just like bí kọ́lá wa kan ṣe sọ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn family member? Why did she not call either àwọn èèyàn kọ àbí àwọn èèyàn títí ẹ̀? It must be ó ti balẹ̀ jẹ́, ó ti ṣu Saga. It must be ó ti balẹ̀ jẹ́, ó ti ṣu Saga tí ò fi lè pe anybody láti family tó fi wá jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tí ò got your back. Because she was telling the kids, daddy, we got your back. Yes, àwọn ọmọ yẹn nìkan ló lè got their baba's back. That is true. But àwọn family tó yẹ kí wọ́n get back here, I guess you're not in real relationship or in any cordial relationship with them, making it difficult or reason why you got pushed to ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ta. And àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ta yìí, àwọn gan ni ìyá àta, ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ta ìyá àta gan ni wọ́n. They're not ready to really truly settle. Pé wọ́n jókòó wọ́n fẹ́ settle. Wọ́n ò lè settle. Because their life is always on the move. Now, òun being ẹni tó ti marry, tó ti bímọ, tó ti wà in relationship for 20 years. You know, because she showed the picture of when they first met. She met the guy when he was 27. And I don't know what age, you know. And now the guy is 50. So, I mean, a long time. At least a copy one should be about 18 or 19 or something. So, for all those years, you should have learned something from that guy. And that guy learned something from Iwo. No. So, ti tolerate ara yín to some extent. Pé okay, báyìí ni ìyàwó mi ṣe ń ṣe, ìyàwó mi ara ẹ̀ máa ń gbóná, ìyàwó mi tó bá ń bínú ṣáà má bá sọ̀rọ̀, ṣáà ra fi sílẹ̀, jẹ́ kó sọ gbogbo ohun tó fẹ́ sọ, ìwọ ọkọ ṣáà dá. You know, ti mọ nǹkan kan 1, 2, 3 things about each other. So it shouldn't be news tí ọkọ ẹ tó quiet nígbà tó bá ń bínú pé òkè jẹ́ kí mi gan tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n yára mi ní brain máa yóò tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ ń dákẹ́ má jẹ́ ń fèsì ó dà jẹ́ ń tiẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ for once láyé yìí you know you see pé maybe gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o we are just saying for people who is still gonna fall a victim of what is happening right now là ń sọ fún tí ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́ because eléyìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ but this fight that you're now fighting ara you know we want you to have your happy home your kids are lovely you're happy with your kids Tiwa àti Iyabo tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá lè ṣera the good thing is Iyabo is in Nigeria you are in America leave Iyabo block Iyabo leave Iyabo alone you can talk to the father of your kids directly calmly or invite him over ẹ jókòó kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ and see if there's still hope for you guys. And then if he says, drop this social media, please drop the social media. You're not going to die if you don't come on social media. You will live and you'll be able to be more productive to your kids and the husband, Papa. You know? Leave it if he says leave it. Leave Iyabo. Let Iyabo do what Iyabo knows best. Iyabo cannot tell you what you have been through in how many years of marriage that you've been in with your husband or with your ex now, you know? So if you're saying you want to go back, a lot of women, we understand why you want to go back. Mainly for your kids, because you want good relationship with your kids and, you know, and the dad. A lot of people will understand that. And a lot of people too, if they go back to what they used to be, will know the reason why they don't want to go back. So it's two different things. It's two parallel lines. Two meet. You know, because you guys have different reasons of wanting to go back to Nkoteni. Good thing the guy is not abusive to you, is not anything, but it's just of your own Aigboro ati Aifarabale is what is covering you now. Aigboro ati Aifarabale, you know, and you're not even letting the guy go 100% to say, okay, I want to choose anybody to even date. Anybody, because you yourself, you have not let go. You're still holding on to the guy. Okay, and the guy say, don't go yet. You know, because it's not, you're not letting go yet. So anybody, so in order to give yourself rest of mind, because the kids are watching, they're grown. Mama want to bury, Mama want to tinja, Mama want to Mama want the rebel, but you already gave your remote to a lot of people to press your button anyhow they feel. And you're not the type to withhold the when they're pressing your button, you must answer, you must answer, you must answer. So in order to avoid all that, which is why I believe your husband said, leave this social media thing alone. Because he knows you probably cannot handle stuff that is happening on social media. So leave Iyabo alone. Let Iyabo be. Let Iyabo be who she is. Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Like, I quickly watched the video Iyabo was doing earlier. I think they were holding a live video for both of them.
Yeah, money la one bit mo fẹ́ play mi ò really gbọ́ nǹkan kan tó ń sọ ìjà tí ariwo ti pọ̀ jù.
You can see the intimidating in Iyabo's voice. Very intimidating. Secondly, Shemorizi tí woman ṣe pariwo síta is because she's used to what this lady does to other people. And I used to say one thing when I was referring to a conversation on the social media earlier. I said, if somebody is doing an attitude, in my case, I was referring to politician. If this person you call your Baba Sale is doing an attitude and you tolerated it, you see all he's doing and he's going about it.
Hold on, Yami. Hold on, no. Kini toro by. Hold on, no. Oh, kilo shaking. Okay, Cinderella, you said, Madam Shinko, these people will not tell Aramide the truth. Why blaming Iyabo Ojo? Do you guys know how long Aramide have been throwing shade on all her posts? Let people go to her page and see. Now, if Iyabo Ojo's guilty of those shading, she would have called Ara out, but she didn't. Now, seeing Iyabo celebrating Orlando is the problem, and she's saying Iyabo Ojo should stop throwing shade. Who does that? I like Ara, and I pray she can get her husband back, because you can see she really loves her husband.
No, she did not really love her husband. She found out the step she took became over drastic in a dime minute. Not about love. It's about now being selfish, self-centered. I want to keep what she can. You cannot
Cinderella,
eat your cake and have
this auntie is actually blaming Ara. She's not blaming Iyabo Ojo now.
You cannot eat your cake and have it. I said something before God and man, until when I listened to Iyabo yesterday, did you know what I said? Even when I've not heard our own, I said, can women, when you take a decision, can you own up your shit and stand by it? Moti sonko, moti she, oti bumilowo, mande pamara, mande madato, ibitolo bade foye gbe mi de, bó bá ṣe ṣe máa kó ara wájú kó má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó wá gbé abọ́nsì òun sunkún, òun sùn dọ̀rọ̀, èmi ò blame àǹtí Ara o, mo ò blame Iyabo. Mo blame me because you were so carried away. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n pè yín padà, ìbéèrè tí mo fẹ́ bi gbogbo àwọn tó wò yín sí pé obìnrin tó bá mi èèyàn kan béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́ mi, ó ní bí ṣe rí yìí, tí ọkọ bá fẹ́ mi sì tó bá lòun máa há mi lẹ́hà, ṣé màá gbà? Mo ní lórí condition ni o. Mo ní ọ̀hún há mi lẹ́hà, after all, kòkóńbà rẹ nìkan náà ní kú máa jẹ, àmọ́ tó o bá gbé lórí pé o ò nígbàgbọ́ ò dẹ̀ ní trust nínú mi pé kí n lè borí, mo bá ṣàti pay to the tenth of the reason tó fẹ́ kí n hára mi lẹ́hà, máa hára mi lẹ́hà, àmọ́ tó o bá pay lórí reason. Ní story tí Iyabo sọ pé ó sọ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ló ń ṣe most things fóun. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ló ń ṣe most things fún ẹ, àgbà àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn náà ń cover gbogbo ẹ̀ náà fọkàn ń parọ́. Àwọn náà máa sanwó lé, náà máa sanwó náà máa sanwó gbogbo ẹ̀ náà máa sanwó tax blablabla. Wọ́n máa bọ́ síta, aṣáàmọ́rú wọn. Èmi ò blame ẹ̀, but now that you have crossed the boundary, why not silently put Iyabo aside when you see that, okay, ọ̀rọ̀ yàn ṣe kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ jíṣẹ́ kò jẹ́ṣẹ́ bó ṣe fẹ́ nìyẹn, wàá gbà fọ́lọ̀, wàá wá jókòó sórí ibùsùn ẹ̀. How do you go next? Push your children forward. Oti Rosi, you've been in a relationship for over 20-something years. Push them forward. Make that constant access of them to their dad. With their access to their dad, you might be gaining little access. Ṣé ìwà tó wá gbé sórí ìgbàgede ọjà tó jẹ́ pé òun ló yàwó àtọ́kọ ẹ̀, ṣé òun ló máa mú kan yẹn padà? Ìwọ ló sílẹ̀ fún Iyabo lórí ẹ̀ tán. Ẹ wá ń blame. Lóòótọ́ ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí tán ni ó ti ń tró ṣe. Ó kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ti tró ṣéèdì yẹn because òun náà the same you ni Iyabo ọ̀rọ̀ pé kó lọ tró ṣéèdì fáwọn èèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Oní ọ̀pọ̀ tó ṣe ó lè.
Ṣé ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ sì rọ̀ mọ́ nígbà tọ́rẹ̀ dùn làwọn méjèèjì. N tó so wọ́n pọ̀ náà báyìí náà ló padà tú wọn káyè.
Ó ti rí irú ìwà yẹn àǹtí kò wá fẹ́ ẹ mọ̀. Nǹkan tó ti ṣe lójú èèyàn tó ti fi pàṣán tó ti fi nàyàn lójú èèyàn kó wá jẹ́rù pàṣán yẹn lónítàn náà wá mú wá fẹ́ wé mọ́wọ́ náà sí kó wá fi gbé ta. Ìgbé wo ló ń fi ta? Àwọn obìnrin tó wà lórí ìtàsí ìyá mi Zazu ni. Wọ́n mú ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ máa dún ọkọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n mú ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀mọ́ máa lé ẹ dìde. Wọ́n mú ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ bóyá ìbàbá wá lé ọtí. Ó wá ṣara lóore wọ́n wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ó dẹ̀ ní òkè kó fún ọmọ kan kó máa fi pa fúnra wọn. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ ọmọ tẹ́tì ẹ bá bí ṣó fẹ́ tẹ̀ position bí táwọn ọmọ ẹ wà? ìwọ ló ṣílẹ̀kùn ló fálá ló la ògiri ẹ pé kára gbá wà wọ̀ ẹkún wo ló wá sùn kí Ìyábọ̀ tó come into the picture kó tó rán Ìyábọ̀ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ pẹ̀ ṣebí decision tó take ni ẹ mọ̀ sọ pé Ìyábọ̀ sent o but for you to have tolerated her to be the person to help you liaise with your partner of over 20-something years wàláì tàlà ẹni tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó fi jóra ni wà á lọ lọ́ntúrò ṣe wàláì Ìyábọ̀ bá gbọ́ ọmú ẹ̀ first child obìnrin ó fi fún ọkọ ẹ̀ alálà bí àṣà kìíní ẹ máa gbọ́rọ̀ ìyá mi ẹ máa báṣẹ́ lọ jàre she knows that that's what Ìyábọ̀ does ẹ ó fọkàn lágbájá Ìyábọ̀ fọkàn tàmọ̀lì Ìyábọ̀ fọkàn làpáṣẹ.
òun náà mo sọ because ó ń ka gbogbo nǹkan tí Ìyábọ̀ ń ṣe so if you knew this from before why did you send her to your husband.
Exactly.
Why did you send her.
a ní oníyàwó mẹ́ta tó bá fọ́ oníyàwó kan nímọ̀ràn kí ló máa sọ ó máa ní kó lè síta kó fẹ́ mi nì. Ìwọ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ o mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ ń gbọ́kọ lọ́kọ káàkiri irú Ìyábọ̀ ẹni ìwọ náà wá mú ló fi frontier kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́kọ ẹ èmi ò ní Ìyábọ̀ ń ṣe òbọ̀túngbà tó o mọ̀ why did you use her as a frontier.
No, it's what she's saying. What she's saying out of her mouth is what we're judging her with now because she's saying that is what Iyabo did. So èmi ò tí ì rí bí nǹkan kan mi.
Ṣọ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti láwọn tó ń pè mẹ́ pé irọ́ bó ti jẹ́ pé àwọn yẹn gan ó lè já wọn.
Èmi ò tí ì gbọ́ pé ní Ìyábọ̀ gbọ́kọ anybody anywhere ẹnu ẹ̀ mo ti gbọ́ pé ó gbọ́kọ ó da lérú okay tó bá gbọ́kọ ó da lérú why tó wá jóun ló rán lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọkọ tiẹ̀.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. And the same social media tọ́kọ ẹ sọ pé kó kúrò káwọn fi jà tó fi ní rán o social media yìí o àfilá o the same social media náà ló tútù wá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn jáde. Ngbà tó ti pa Ìyábọ̀ lè bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ àárín yẹn kí ló dé tó shut door Ìyábọ̀ kó wẹ́lò mi. Máa bọ́ sórí social media listening to her talk sef you can see the insincerity in her. She's not ready to back down on social media. I'm a social media influencer. I'm a social media. Oh, golo, pé tẹ́lí ọ́nìtí ọba gbọ́rọ̀ èèyàn méjì wá wú ẹ̀ wò. Nígbà tí Ìyábọ̀ ní social media lọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ ní kò filẹ̀. The way tó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media, ẹ mọ̀ pé she's really into it. Ló ń láàánú pàṣà. I'm a social media influencer. Mi dúpù yàn mọ́. Èmi ò ń ṣe dúpì mọ́ social media influence kí ló influence ọkọ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ náà. Orin máa bá jẹ ṣe ń lọ darí mà.
Bye. Anyway, Chetiri, fídíò ara gan tá à ń gbọ́ àráyè gbọ́. Èyí tí Chetiri ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ẹni tó bá kó rẹ̀ níjàánu màá sọ pé kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ẹni tí ò dẹ̀ kọ́ rẹ̀ káàkiri kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. She understand? Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí wà tí ọkọ ẹ̀ jọ ní kò tẹ́yín lọ́rùn kò wá okay ìjà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dẹ̀ rí settle. Mi rò bí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá rí settle ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ má rí settle láàrin yẹn fún ara yín. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá lè pe either a professional or kẹ́ ẹ pe àwọn family tó bá dojú ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ pè wọ́n sí kán dá sí. Ọ̀rẹ́ is not ẹni tó kàn because ọ̀rẹ́ máa rojọ́ débì kan ó máa sọ pé wo èmi ti sọ tèmi omi ọmọ tó bá dé kan wo ọ̀rọ̀ kíní là ń yanjú látàárọ̀ wọn àtọkọ ẹni kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ abatẹnubọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n máa pè mí wọ́n máa ṣe kíní kan àtẹnubọ̀rọ̀ kò sí ni báwo wá lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe fẹ́ yanjú kò ní yanjú. Anyway ẹ jẹ́ n play fídíò ti tèmi no ẹ jẹ́ n ṣe play kò tiẹ̀ tí ì sọ nǹkan kan gan ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ọkọ ẹ ti gba green card ṣé ọkọ àwọn bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ.
Hold on guys, she needs to be there. I'm telling you, hold on. So don't put one on.
Caring Zion ma. Shatiri, mo understand. Mo understand pé at one point she might have been overwhelmed, like you said. But Shatiri, koto de level yen, because you cannot go nínú relationship, you cannot go from 0 to 360 in one day. Nǹkan kan ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti máa pile up. You understand? Overwhelmed, yeah. Yes, she can be overwhelmed, but nǹkan tó overwhelmed me to the point of her going to outsider. Kò ń ṣọjọ́ kan ló ṣẹlẹ̀. You understand? Kò ń ṣọjọ́ kan ló ṣẹlẹ̀. So, gbogbo tó ń jáde, tó ń jó, tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yẹn, maybe ó fi ń múnú ara ẹ̀ dùn, ó fi ń ṣe. We understand that. But for her to say, okay, I am now overwhelmed with what is going on between me and my husband to the point of me calling Arata as a friend, friend to come in and mediate. It means sọ pé kì í ṣọjọ́ kan ní gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tó overwhelm me. Ṣáwá jẹ́ pé òun àtàlàgbà yẹn wọn kì í sọ̀rọ̀ rárá ni. They must have been talking, pé okay, Aramide, you're doing this, I don't like it. Kíni kan. Ṣẹ́tìrí tóbìnrin bá wà tí òun fẹ́ gbálàyé. Obìnrin tí òun fẹ́ gbọ́ ti tèèyàn mọ́ ti tiẹ̀. Problem ni. Kóbìnrin yẹn ready láti mọ̀ pé bóyá òun fẹ́ di single mom. Àbí kó jẹ́ kí ọkọ yẹn ṣe whatever tó wù níta. You understand? Because tí ara alẹ́ ẹni bá ń jẹ kòkòrò búburú bí òwe Yorùbá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ súnmọ́ tẹ́ ẹ jọ wà nínú ilé tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ọkọ lẹ máa kọ́kọ́ mọ̀. Àbí tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ìyàwó ọkùnrin, àbí tọkùnrin jẹ́ ọkọ yín, ló máa kọ́kọ́ sọ fún yín pé listen, ẹ tún ti ń tẹ̀sẹ̀ àgẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ̀ o. Ó tún ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ̀ o. Ẹ tètè máa call ara yín to order. Pé okay, ẹ wò nǹkan kan tún ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ẹ tún ti ń ba bọ̀ báyìí o. Ó tún ti ń lọ. Ẹ ti jọ máa sọ. But the moment ẹ pé ẹ sọ nǹkan kan, ọ̀rọ̀ ń pile up. Yes, you can go from 0 to 360. But èmi ò believe pé irú personality ara. I don't think her personality will let things go without her mentioning it or without her dealing with it. Because everybody knows pé she has that personality. She has that very bubbling and very that active personality. She's got it. So, kò lè jẹ́ kí nǹkan pile up that much, kó tó overwhelm me to the point of calling somebody outside. I don't know if that makes sense. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn tán before kí tó play ibi tó wọn àti Ìyábọ̀. Ṣé mo pé Ìyábọ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ fẹ́lẹ́, kì í ṣe èbú o. Bó ṣe fẹ́lẹ́ ńlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ fẹ́lẹ́, ohun ẹ̀ dẹ̀ loud. Àfi bí ìgbà tó gbé rédíò tata pèpè mi ni. She was really talking over everyone on that live chat. She was really trying to get across, like, hey, get kin sorrow, hey, get kin, she was really trying to get across. Ìgbà tó sú lady ara yẹn, she exit out of that show. But you know what? Ariwe tó pọ̀ jù mí ní ráyè tiẹ̀. She exit out. Shatiri, another thing I will advise this lady. She understand. Not everybody that calls you is your friend. Aramide. I know you're in US, so you might be watching me or not or whatever. Not everybody that calls you to mediate or to console you or to tell you one thing or the other is your friend. I'm telling you. Because a lot of them that knows who you have wronged or did something, once they want to get back at you. They still want to get back at you. Now, okay, and you don't pay anything, you're telling that person, everybody, is your friend. woman kan ké lẹ́nu, not that pé ó ń ké, but ó ń pariwo lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta lórí social media. She's from Georgia. Wípé wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun, àwọn kinní kan, àwọn tó jọ̀rẹ́ òun, tóun ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ṣe kinní kan, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀ òun, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sọ́mọ òun, wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ òun ọmọ 18 years pé ó gbé oyún òun fọwọ́ bo wípé ọmọ òun yẹn gbé oyún at 18, wípé òun bò ó, òun ò jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀, wípé ọ̀rẹ́ òun tó lọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ káàkiri, wípé ó wá sínú ilé òun, wípé ó sọ pé òun fi àyà rọ ilẹ̀kùn pé kóun má wọlé, òun ṣàwátì sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan pé kí ló dé ò fẹ́ kóun wọlé ni, òun wá rí ọmọ yẹn tó ti wà heavily pregnant, nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn ló wá lọ ń gbé sọ káàkiri wípé ọmọ òun bímọ because òun ṣẹ̀ bímọ. Ìyẹn woman tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, because she was really pissed wípé ẹni tó mọ̀ òun tó jọ̀rẹ́ òun tó wá sínú ilé òun lè lọ máa spread the false news nípa ọmọ òun. Mo wá wò pé of course, what do you expect? What do you expect? Kíní kan, you know, wípé because ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ òun ló jẹ́ kóun jáde. Meanwhile, òun gangan lẹni tó bímọ. She gave birth to the baby. She even showed herself while she was pregnant, tó ní baby bump and everything, àtìgbà tán ṣe C-section fún tó gbé ọmọ jáde and everything. Mo rò pé ṣe rí ilé ayé. Kí ló kan ọ̀rẹ́ tó wá kí ẹ nínú ilé nípa tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé ẹ? Ọmọ 18 years, fine, ọmọ 18 years sì lè kéré, ṣùgbọ́n ó ti wà of legal age l'Amẹ́ríkà. Èyí tó kéré sí gan at 13, 14 nílùú Amẹ́ríkà yìí wọ́n ń ṣó ẹ̀ nínú TV. Tí ẹ pé bóyá wọ́n molest wọn something, tí ẹ pé wọ́n bímọ, àbí ìtókọ̀ déédéé ṣáà lọ gboyún at 14, 15 tí wọ́n bímọ. Kí ló wá kan ilé ayé ìwọ tó jọ̀rẹ́ tó wá sínú ilé onílé tó rí pọ́mọ ẹ̀ lóyún? Kí ni tiẹ̀ láti lọ máa pàṣẹ káàkiri pé ọmọ ẹ̀ lóyún ó ṣe kinní kan? Kí ló ṣe? Nǹkan tí mò ń try láti sọ ni pé all these people that are calling you, that are trying to do ojú ayé, you gonna have to farabalẹ̀ kó o rí mú. Tó bá farabalẹ̀ wàá rí i mú. It must be they are getting something from you. It must be you're a source of something to them, because clearly kò sí kankan nínú wọn tó ń bẹ sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ o, tó ń sọ òótọ́ fún ẹ, because gbogbo wọn fi gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ń jà ẹ̀ ń ṣe kíní yẹn, gbogbo wọn fi ń pàrònú rẹ ní l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí, gbogbo wọn fi ń ṣe fàájì ní l'Amẹ́ríkà. And if you are on the war front of pé ìwọ ló ń jà, ìwọ ní kíní kan, mélòó nínú wọn ló fẹ́ bá ẹ jáde síta bẹ́ẹ̀ ja ìjà ẹ? You are on your own. They just gonna say, bọ́ síta kó lọ bu ni o, tó bá ṣe kíní kan kó o sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi, kó o ṣe kíní kan. Listen, tí blood pressure àti stress ẹ bá dé, wọn ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́. Ìwọ wàá máa dá lóògùn. Ìwọ dẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ láwọn ọmọ kékeré lọ́wọ́. Don't let anybody push you into anything. Iyabo is stressing you, you're stressing Iyabo. Block each other off and do not go on Facebook or go on social media again. And kẹ́ kó gun mi. Call your husband and talk things out. Call your husband and talk things out. Kẹ́ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀. Kẹ́ parí ẹ̀. Yeah, there's a program called wọ́n ṣe ń bì báyìí náà. So, àwọn èèyàn, they just don't mind their own business sometimes.
Olórí burúkú àbòlórí burúkú. Sáré wo títí jọ, mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ níbi tí wọ́n lọ.
Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ṣé ń gbá àwọn oníborùn ọ̀rẹ́? Wọn ò lè sọ fún ẹni tó ń pè yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ burúkú ni. Ó yẹ kó sọ fún pé àrà kí ló ń ṣe yìí náà? Ó dẹ̀ kúrò lórí social media fọ̀rọ̀ ìsílẹ̀. Ó ní kíni lọ fún mi ní page ibi tóun ti ń wò títí kíní kan ní tí ọ̀rẹ́ burúkú lọ̀rẹ́ tó ń pè yẹn. Dàbí mo ṣe dà ọ̀rẹ́ òun lẹni tó ń pè yẹn. Àbí ò fọwọ́ bo títí ẹ̀, òun tú tiẹ̀ síta. Ó mọ̀ pé kò lẹ́mìí gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe ìbọn, you still pushing her to go ahead and be talking. Ó yẹ kó sọ pé Aramide, get off that Facebook, get off that Instagram. Má ṣe gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò ní like ẹ̀. báyìí kọ́ ló ṣe máa solve issue kí ni ó yẹ kó sọ fún ni. Green lace.
Yeah. What did you and your daddy eat? Nobody should advise me. Like, golly, stop.
Ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ advice òun. Okay, òun náà gan ti kò ló now.
Nobody should advise me not to talk. Before we start, you need to get this charge for this.
Òun gan ti lóhùn ò fún advice.
I'm begging you.
Àfi bí ipò rí mi pé mo wá advice òun. Ó ní they should not advice òun. Okay, ẹ já máa fọ̀rọ̀ yín ṣe fàájì ńgbà náà. A máa fọ̀rọ̀ yín pawó lórí social media.
Wọ́n ní Iyabo Ojo máa jẹ gbàgbọ́. Ẹ bá wa ṣí ẹ̀ ṣó yìí o.
Just support was not genuine. She was supporting me just because she wanted me to attack Biola and Mabel. People knows. She was giving me information. Some things I don't want to write, she would tell me to write it. I'm not a troublemaker. All the things I did in 2019 on my page, it is not me. It wasn't me. It is not my personality.
Sọ́ni kò tọwọ́ bọ náà wọ́n náà wá tọwọ́ bọ náà ni.
Ẹ bá wa ṣí ẹ o.
You gave me information of everything about Mabel that I was writing. I don't know anything about Mabel. Iyabo Ojo told me a lot of things. Listen, everything that I'm saying here is not for Iyabo Ojo and Mabel to fight or proceed to come. No. I came out to say this because I listened to the live chat yesterday and I saw how she was lying to me. Yes, people came to her because people saw that she was supporting me. That was why people came to her. People didn't come to her because I know her. People saw it that she was supporting me, but that support wasn't genuine. It was for me to attack Mabel. Mabel. Larry's shoe.
Yo.
Báwo ló ṣe máa mean ibi tí mò ń lọ gangan leléyìí o. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Iyabo mean Larry shoe, òun àti Larry shoe dẹ̀jọ lọ on both cruise ní just December tó lọ yìí tó ṣe birthday tán. Bóyá December náà lọ bóyá January but wọ́n ṣàṣìṣe surprise fún pé continuation of her birthday. Then á jẹ́ pé ikú pa ni ikú ń bọ́ mọ́ rìn ọmọ òfúra ní Iyabo Ojo. Because Larry's shoe was there. Tán hug ara tán ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyá yẹn gan sán lórí òun gan sì máa jáde fún tó bá get to know. But for this lady, for her to be saying this, I mean, kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ fún tí yẹn wò pé òun tẹ̀lé lórí omi kí Yemọja tiẹ̀ bínú kó somi sókè báyìí nísìnyí àwọn bá gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ nìyẹn òòró gbogbo yẹn ó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ mi lẹ́yìn, you know. Ìyẹn náà àtún bínú òun àti Iyabo àtún dàrú àbí kó rọra sún mẹ́yìn pé okay èmi àti òsínú set mi lè máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tákù ọ̀rọ̀ lórí Facebook jẹ́ kí n sún mẹ́yìn fún ẹ, you know. Ó ga ọ́ ó lágbára.
If you want to be Mabel's friend, go in peace and be Mabel's friend.
Who is this Mabel gan papa? Who is this Mabel?
Come to you to beg you or whatever, anything you guys have done to settle your problem or whatever is going on in your life. Don't use me. I could see the lies in you yesterday when you were saying that. She called me, she made me to fight my friend. She told me that it was my friend that paid the blogger. I wasn't the one that said it. You were the one that told me that maybe he's the one. You know, okay, fine, everything was good, everything was blah, 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 everything was good. Then when Larry came out to attack me too. Initially, Larry wanted to help me. She told me to send my account number that she wants to send me. Was it 500,000? Was it 500,000 or 200,000? I can't remember. Was it 500 or I can't remember. She wanted to give me money, maybe 150 or 200. I can't remember. You know, she wanted to give me, and she said, "Around me, they send me your account number so that you can pay whatever you can pay." I didn't send it. She kept calling me. She called one of my friends. I said, "No, you fake, but when you say,
Only because people are turning much and one with me. Battery low. Match your bang. Low bow. And bad and show. We're coming out and saying it is Biola, blah blah blah. So stop lying to me that if you want to settle with me, then settle with me. You know, I messed up. I know I messed up. I know that I messed up. I know, but it's okay. It's God is so good. God is still on the throne. You know. So there was a time she went to London. So there's this lady in London, Biola. She used to be my friend too. She was Mabel's friend.
Now, this Biola British British coat that she's about to mention here, in yellow two bobo ashiri Iyabo. I think it was last year or so. Nípa Dino Malaye and this and that and gbogbo dedene toro yen bosita. Now, this Ara and the British, they're friends. You know, wọ́n jọ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n jọ máa ń ṣe. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ ń bí Iyabo nínú lọ́tọ̀ pé you're friends with enemy òun tó ṣerú kàbẹ́yẹn fóun tó out òun out tó you know tó rat òun out sí gbogbo èèyàn. You understand? Before kí Iyabo náà tó jáde kó tó gbé voice notes jáde. So ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n jọ ń bíra wọ́n jọ ń ṣe ẹ̀tanú fúnra wọn ni.
That was in the hospital in this or I had to go and hide somewhere. Kilo shele. Biola ati Mabel ló share o, àwọn ló share pa, àwọn ló send kini kan fún kini kan, àwọn ló ní bá ló ṣe mọ̀. I don't know what I say, but we already know now, you know. We already know. You know that time it was an assumption. Iyabo wanted me to attack Mabel, so she was saying, "No, it was an assumption." So when she got to London, I think there was one of the Biola's friend that they fought. They had a fight or something, and they wanted to expose themselves. They are some secrets. Iyabo Ojo. So one of them called Iyabo Ojo and said that Iyabo Ojo, because you know at that time they were attacking Iyabo Ojo too. Mabel àti Biola ni o. Mabel ló sanwó, or Mabel ló send the kini kan CC people. Mabel ló sanwó. The 60 people they posted me, it was Mabel that paid, it was Mabel that was financing whatever is happening on me with me on social media. Biola was the one that was giving information. Iyabo called me. Bridge can attest to it.
Bridge you know lo mo gbogbo.
And if you notice, if you remember, that was the day I posted Mabel on my page.
Too many circles of friends will confuse you and get you in trouble. Too much friends will cause trouble for you. Cause trouble, need too much friends.
We didn't have that courage or that power to fight that. It wasn't a red-handed thing. Maybe we caught them red-handed. But when somebody now came up, it wasn't a fake account. It was somebody that knows Iyabo, that knows Biola, that told Iyabo. And Iyabo connected. Iyabo now said, Aramide, Uma connect to Mabel pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sìn. I said, no. I said, Iyabo, no. You can't do that. Yoba Shio, and it took with all the things they don't know. Aramide, we have to show Biola. You have to forgive Mabel. You have to, Biola don't share. Biola don't. I said, no, we can't do that. Osha begged me. She begged me, and she connected us together. Mabel was crying that she's not the one. That she's not the one. No, it is Biola that was. You know, that thing was so messy at that time. So Iyabo now said, so we are going to post Mabel. We are going to post Mabel. Mabel will post you on your Instagram. I said, no problem. And she apologized, said, Emma Jao, or maybe not sick, babe. I'm so sorry, Mabel, that I have to meet your husband. I'm sorry. Your husband is late. I'm sorry. I think I will not do that. Yeah. I think I will not do that. I'm sorry about that, you know. So she told me to. So she now said.
At the end of the day, she wanted.
She wanted. You know why she wanted
too much friend is not healthy because mímọ èwo tó bá ń like ìkanjù kan ìkan máa jealous ìkan ní o ti ṣe kinní kan you know too much friend is wàhálà it's wàhálà. Hey, God.
So she introduced Mabel to Biola. Yes, she introduced Mabel to Biola, and Biola has taken over Mabel.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣé kì í ṣe wàhálà nìyẹn.
Èmi
mo introduce kinní kan ó wá tún lọ ń sáré ba ṣọ̀rẹ́ jù ẹjọ́ ń jáde ẹjọ́ ń múra pọ̀ lẹ́yìn mi á tún di wàhálà ẹ rí i pé ayé yìí gan wàhálà ni why not stay away from wàhálà.
I'm here from Iyabo Ojo, not Mabel, but like I said from the beginning of the conversation that I'm sorry that Mabel's name has to come up. Please, I'm sorry, don't abuse her. I have told God, that's why God is blessing me. I have spoken to God. I have gone to God. So please leave. I'm talking, Mabel's name will come up because Iyabo is involved, So.
Iyabo tentacles ẹ̀ gan ó lágbára.
Iyabo settled us. So when they went off the phone, I called some people. I called like 3 people that.
Thank God I'm an island. My friends are phone friends. Phone friends, Lenny.
Iyabo funny. And what I said that was that I told the person I said what is low no shady can make me best. I swear to my God, that was what I said. And with your best people they think, how can you put Biola alone without Mabel? Is Iyabo okay? Is Iyabo mad? Is Iyabo this? I didn't put it. On Monday the following day, Iyabo called me. Oh, take Mabel. Sorry. Oh, see, maybe I'll see Koki, Kiliko, money will be see Iyabo. I can tell you, people stood by me. Don't let me disappoint my people. Everybody knows what was going on and what has gone wrong. I can't. She called me, she called on my bridge. I know my bridge told her. If that cannot happen. Tosi told her on my bridge. Sharon told her that if I watch her for 2 days ago, I remember on my bridge if she's here, Sharon if she just they know. The first hour. How can you tell her the first act so well, especially Mama Bridge. Mama Bridge stood by me at that time, before she called me, she said lie.
Mama Bridge ṣe tó àṣírí Iyabo. I'm very sure she's going to do the same thing to you. Once a betrayer will always be a betrayer. Bó ṣe betray Iyabo, either wọ́n jà wọ́n ṣe kíní kan, at least ọ̀rẹ́ pa wọ́n pọ̀ rí. For her to go all out on Iyabo to bring all her whatever on social media, she's going to do the same thing to you. And you shouldn't learn,
So you know what happened?
She's going to do the same thing to her.
This is one of the reasons why I don't have friends. What is your Mayama
She's gonna do the same thing to her. Ojú ló pẹ́ sí.
My friend, my this, my that.
Mo fẹ́ plug iPad wọ́n ti fẹ́ battery ẹ̀ ti lọ ni. Egbe irọ́.